My babies, what up, though? It's your girl Jan checking all the way back in, and you already know what time it is. That means it is time to talk it out.
I be wanting to do the Martin, but I don't be wanting nobody. But you know what I'm saying? I don't be having time for that because I really just naturally kind of say like "what up" twice. You know what I'm saying? But then it sounds better 3 times. Even if I say "hey," I say "hey" twice. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but um, I don't know. I gotta figure out something else, man. Cause I don't want nobody to think I'm stealing. But for now, you know what I'm saying? That's what we rocking with. But
I
it's another one
mean,
for
you could just
y'all.
say paying homage. It don't have to be stealing. We is podcast wasn't out. We close things to a radio show. We from Detroit. We the
Okay,
hottest
okay.
thing in Detroit on a Monday night.
Absolutely. That's what you gotta know.
You know what I'm saying? If you in the house, you chilling, or you on your way to floods, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is on a Monday night, make sure you listening to us on your way down there, or
Absolutely.
while you get dressed, or whatever.
Tell your friends too. You know what I'm
Tell a
saying?
friend and tell a friend.
Absolutely. That's how it work, man. We
We can
appreciate
do this every
y'all.
weekend.
Okay. Man, what?
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we can be friends. Something like that.
You know,
But
listen,
listen,
absolutely
man, we appreciate y'all tuning in on another episode, another one.
banger.
DJ Khaled, another one. So listen, we what you just say it was 50? We at 50. We done made it, y'all. Look, we made
Y'all,
it.
oh, bro,
We
so,
have made it to a place that wasn't even imaginable in the beginning when this was first put together.
man.
It wasn't even imaginable to see 50 episodes. Like what? We got to get one first. 50. What one? And look, you know what I'm
Man,
saying? All of us, we here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you came on a little bit later on, you just could have came on last week. Whether you here now, you know what I'm saying? And you greatly appreciate it. And we love you guys in every way for tuning in. And why not? Anyway, when it's the hottest podcast on a Monday. So
shout out to our newest subscribers.
absolutely, shout out to all you guys. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're happy to have you here. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying? That
love you
time to
guys.
talk it out. Where we talk about a lot of things here, as you guys know, if you are very familiar, but if you're not, if you're new, talk about a lot of things here: family, health, wealth, beauty, the spoken word. You know what I'm
Sports.
saying? Absolutely, sports. A little bit of everything. This is where you can just get a little bit of everything. You can just kick back. You can say, you know what? I just want to talk to my peoples. I just want to let some off my chest. This is your safe place. This is the
Yes.
place
Yes. It's the
to
same
be.
place.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's the place to be on a Monday night. Period.
absolutely. So shouts out to y'all, and big shouts out to everybody that's tuning in live. Anyway, well, shout out to everybody who watch, but big shouts out to everybody that's tuning in live. You know what I'm saying? If you're live, big shouts out to you, and you're you're greatly appreciated.
Period. Point blank.
All right, now so
We from Detroit.
and you know that it be it be a lot of stuff going on, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta be like, "What up, though, my baby? Is
Is
you
you
cool?"
cool?
You know what I'm saying. You gotta slide that my baby in there because that's very important. That's a
That's very
Detroit
Detroit.
staple. You know what I'm saying. You go somewhere else, they ain't. You call
I
them my
didn't know.
baby.
I didn't know for a long time that my baby was Detroit, and I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that
that's
What
real
Up Though
Detroit.
was
Yeah,
Detroit until people didn't really, they started. That was maybe like 10, 15 years ago that they really paid that attention.
I
When I
feel
was
like
coming
yeah,
up in the 90s and the 2000s, we said What Up Though, but nobody paid no attention.
right. Because it was just regular. It was regular. It
Yeah,
just
like we,
rolled off
I
the
guess,
tongue.
I guess it was when motherfuckers went down to Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
When
yeah, yeah,
motherfuckers went
yeah,
down there with Big Meech and started saying what up though, that's when people started to realize that we say what up though. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah,
that was
yeah.
cool. I love the city. I love being from Detroit. The
Absolutely.
good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, all of it.
You gotta
I
love
love
it.
it.
It's just it's a great place.
It
You
is.
gotta
I
love
will
it.
be glad to get out of here.
Absolutely.
And I'm always glad to get out of here on short trips. I'll be glad to move. You know what
But
I'm
even in
saying?
that
But
sense, I would
I'ma still be
always
glad to be
definitely
from here.
visit. At least visit. You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna always
saying?
have dual citizenship type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
I'm keeping my property. You
You
know what I
better know
mean?
that. You better
Yeah.
know that. You better know
I'm
that.
gonna rent my house
You
out when
better
I
know
do
that.
move.
You better know that.
Probably just let my brother and his family rented out or whatever.
Yeah, you better know that. Yeah, we better know that. That's one thing we need to get a hold of too. Especially, if you born, raised, you know what I'm saying, here. We need to start getting a hold of these properties, bringing it back. It's coming back
Especially
slowly
if you
anyway.
of the beautiful persuasion, stop letting all the wonderful people buy up all the
Yeah,
property,
yeah,
man.
because it's coming
Cause
back.
they
It's
ain't no way
coming.
they running around the North End like they do.
Whether you get it or not, it's coming back. But you got the opportunity,
Yep.
so we should just,
And we messed up when the housing market was like it was. We didn't too many of us didn't understand. Some of us did, but you know how niggas get the nigging, and so much
yeah,
scamming was going on
yeah,
where we could have really been owning property and we out here scamming.
yeah.
Just
You
irritating. Shout out to all the people who took advantage though in that time and bought property for $30,000. That's now $300,000 worth
Yeah,
of property.
yeah, yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Big shout out to y'all, man. Listen, and don't gatekeep. You know what I'm saying? Don't gatekeep. You know what I'm saying? Give us the game, Ghost. You know what I'm
Well, it
saying?
ain't the game no more. They stopped
I
it.
mean, even if so, it's still other ways of what I'm saying. That specifically, yeah, I understand. But for the people that still is finding ways, you know what I'm saying, to get it at a cheaper price.
NACA, that's a
You know
way.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we ain't never gonna gatekeep over here. It's time
yeah,
to talk about.
it ain't no
There's a
gatekeeping over here.
program called NACA, NACA. I just rolled past the headquarters the other day. It's backed by Bank of America, and they had to do it because they was a part of the problem when the housing market crashed like that, and the government made them come up with this program to help people get back into their houses because a lot of people got duped out of their property back then or whatever.
And
So,
nowadays it's even worse. And that was something I was about to say, man. We'll just do our own people so bad, so fast. You know what I'm saying? And the
oh yeah,
gatekeeping
don't
part,
care.
you know what I'm saying? We'll do our own people so bad, so fast. Listen, understand that if we work together, we kind of make it easier for the next. You know what I'm saying? We got to work together. Now,
That's what they do.
I ain't saying work with somebody that don't want to work with you. Somebody that's
Yeah.
not that's not at least meeting the requirements of, hey, all right, if you want this to work, you got to do this part, I got to do that part.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not at least meeting the requirements, and then they getting something out the deal. You know what I'm
That
saying?
be the problem too, though. A lot of times, us as black people don't meet the requirements. You know what I'm saying? We have all these
Yeah,
felonies.
people want. I mean,
You know,
not
we
even
don't
that.
have
People
no
just want to.
savings.
They look to get down on you so fast. They look to get down on their own people, and it's like, how can you trust? And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But the mindset of giving everybody a chance is what people kind of decipher through, because you got to decipher through who you want to give this chance to. I just looked at something earlier, and this ain't even in what my stories, right? I just looked at something. It was earlier this week where they say Michigan employment is down, extremely low. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be a place where it's growing jobs. It's supposed to be jobs. It's supposed to be opening up. So many of them. The unemployment in Michigan is high. The rate is high. You know what I'm saying?
I
Higher
believe
than
it.
what's expected. What they predicted it to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
I believe it. What up, though, to our viewer?
what up, though? What up? What up? What up? So, yeah. So,
Is you cool?
is you cool? Getting into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had this story now. If you know Fat Man, the comedian, he's
The one who be like
Fat Boy.
Detroit.
No, not him. Fat Boy. He's not
Oh,
the dude I'm talking about. He's not from Detroit. He came to visit Detroit. I think. Well, he came to do a show or something here. I think he's a comedian. Fat Boy. He's a funny guy. Yeah, he's a comedian. He started off like the social media comedy stuff. People
what
know.
he do? I
So
know he
he
better not be did nothing derogatory.
so he gets here to Detroit, and this was my thing about this whole thing. So I wanna know, do you guys think that this is a lie? So he gets here to Detroit and gets in an Uber. Fat Boy, I think, you know what I'm saying. I think everybody know him. Fat Boy. He's a comedian. He do skits.
Okay.
He do skits.
I know.
He gets here to Detroit. Guess he has some comedy to do or whatever. And he claims he left a bag inside of the Uber, and the bag had $5,000 cash. It has some Vaseline, some other stuff. He said, and my thing is, you goes and make a video. Don't. So I brought this up to say, what y'all think about that? Because my thought about that was, don't you got all the info?
First of all, I knew it was a joke when he said it had some Vaseline.
I
Baby
know.
oil,
I mean,
anyone?
yeah,
Like,
I
you
don't.
know some
Yeah, yeah. He ain't
bullshit.
say baby oil. He said Vaseline, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
he
He
like I had
lying.
$5,000. He like I had some Vaseline. He said luckily I didn't have my jewelry in there. He was like, but he was like he told the car it was a white something. He was like if anybody know, you know what I'm saying? If anybody can get in contact, but I'm like, can't you?
Through the Uber, through the app.
Bingo.
Like, stop playing with us.
Bingo. You can
That's
put
what I'm
down
saying.
to
That
the
was a
license
skit.
plate.
That's just like we was watching YouTube, and it was a skit on there with some people in the airplane or whatever, and the man, he had put on this mask and was trying to pretend like he wasn't him so he could propose to his wife, who was like the airline stewardess or whatever. And I told my mom, I'm like, that's fake. We done been on too many airplanes. The
You ain't been
airplane
on
didn't
no
even
mask.
look fake. I mean, the airplane didn't
yeah,
even
them
look
seats,
real.
how them seats be, how them
Yeah,
seats be.
it looked
It
like
looked like they in a place somewhere.
they
Like
was in
inside the
right. They
building.
was in. It was almost like a movie. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like how when they be on the airplane in the sitcoms back
Yeah,
in the '90s,
yeah,
like
yeah,
it was a
yeah,
prop set.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so please,
And
that was manufactured.
I
That
was
skit.
saying that because what I was thinking was like, I'm like,
But like you say, don't use us.
right, well, because he really was here. He really
Yeah, that's
did
what I'm
come
saying.
to
Like, don't
Detroit.
come here and try to make it
Yeah.
seem like we stole your bag
Yeah,
out your
like,
Uber
you know what I'm saying?
or
Like-
nothing like that. And like, who wants your used Vaseline? You probably got leftover
And,
residue in there.
and if I'm
Ugh.
missing some money from an Uber, the first thing I'm doing is I'm hitting them
$5,000
up.
whole dollars,
I'm
bro.
hitting
Like,
them
get
up.
the fuck out of here.
I'm
Why
hitting
you
them
got
up.
$5,000? Where was you finna go to the Pantheon?
I'm hitting up the Uber. I'm not even making a video until I get my money back.
He was on his way to the Pantheon.
That's when I can calm down. Once I got my money back.
It's your turn. He was on his way to the Pantheon. And he got hit up. He got robbed by somebody off of list crawlers. And he gonna blame it on the Uber.
Yeah, he thought he was on his way to Pantheon. His car declined. He ain't get that money from somewhere that he thought he was about to get. So he ain't had, and he was already supposed to show up or something. They said he was gonna.
Vaseline?
So
Like,
he had to make a video like, listen,
still
I ain't,
stuck
I
on
lost
that.
my money or something, because I feel like he was supposed to show up somewhere with this money and go crazy. He like, I'm coming in with at least 5 racks. I'm about to. And then his car declined, and he like, well, I ain't got them 5 racks, so I gotta
He
wait
on
till I
some
get to the
bullshit.
airport.
Yeah, don't
Act
do
like
that.
act like
Don't
that
do
money
that.
got stole
Don't
or
do
something.
that. Don't put that on our name, sir.
Yeah,
Whoever you is.
I
And I
feel
don't even
like-
know who you is, so you trying to get clout off our name because our name ringing bells right now. It seems like everybody want to do rage bait on Detroit. The girl
Yeah.
Peaches and that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like it was something crazy to it. I didn't like the story how it played out, but I just wanted to bring that. You know what I'm saying? Anything I see, I want to bring to the table. This is how this work. I'll be bringing it because I want y'all input. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like y'all might have seen it and y'all might got y'all all input too. And I be feeling like, well, I want to hear what somebody else
Leave
will
us a
say
comment.
to this. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
absolutely, leave a
Leave us a
comment
comment.
for sure. You know, one thing that I had, it was for later, but it kind of pertains to Detroit, though. It has a lot to do with Detroit, though. What up, though? Is you cool? Now, the Ford plant guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that.
You know. If you
Pedophile
from...
protector.
Okay, because he spoke his mind. He spoke what he saw and what he... If that's what he saw, and that's what you... Hey, that's what they tell you. Speak up. Speak up. Speak up when you see something.
And
Don't...
everybody talking about, oh, he can't talk to the president like that. He is the boss and da 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 da. The president is not that man's boss. And the way niggas used to be hating on Barack Obama, if he would, the motherfuckers used to heckle at Barack Obama like that all the time. White people couldn't stand Barack Obama, and come to find out, I found out more and more after Barack left the office how many black men hated on Barack.
Yeah.
So they was heckling Barack all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet you Barack didn't do this and get him the finger walking back. He just that's a part of the job.
And they said he responded cordially, like that's what he was supposed to do. That's what they basically, you know what I'm saying?
That was not presidential at all. That was
all.
ghetto. Let
didn't
Barack
show-
had to did what he did. They would have called him ghetto.
All type
a
of
thug.
niggas. Yep, all
They
type
would have
of
had
niggas.
him and Tupac picture next to
Yep,
each other.
Yep.
Like,
all
please.
type of gangster, all type of
Please.
this. Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is supposed to be a free speech country.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If he felt like saying pedophile protector, who's to say he was even talking to Trump?
Right. He ain't put no name on it.
He could have been talking to somebody else.
He ain't put no name on it. If you felt offended, that's you guilty. That's a guilty conscience.
Mm-hmm.
That's a guilty conscience. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everything with that situation is gonna come to the light anyway. It's slowly on the way. It's slowly approaching.
Well, I hope he get his money. You know, I hope he get the little money.
I feel like
he the one who suspended the GoFundMe because it was getting, you know, and motherfuckers was just talking too much stuff.
I feel like he gonna get it. Now, one thing is, I brought that up to say I feel like, you know, people are talking crazy about this man. This man did no bodily harm to no person. He spoke his opinion. And because he spoke his opinion and people backed it up, you know, they supported what he said. People were like, hey, they was just glad that it happened like that. So, him raising $800,000 has seemed to be a problem to a lot of people. And this
but they raised all that money for them January 6th people.
I got something better for you. This ain't even got nothing to do with Detroit, though. What up, doors? You cool? The spinoff about this story, but it's a whole GoFundMe thing, and I don't like how people could just go and spit on something. But all while this was going on, the ISIS man who unalived the lady Renee raised over $500,000. Ain't nobody saying nothing to him. He did bodily harm to a person. He took a person off the earth.
That's crazy.
Unalived a person, and people supported him. So he almost made $600,000.
That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts.
And you mad at this man for just saying listen, man.
This is the freaking world and country we live in right now. We really just gotta pray for each other.
He ain't break a law or nothing.
That's really crazy.
He ain't break a law or nothing, and since people supported it, you mad. But dude in here broke every law possible, and he get to live his best life. He don't do no time, nothing.
He did it in the name of Trump.
He don't do no time, no nothing.
Period. So
that's crazy, you know, that people could really.
I better stop saying that nigga name.
That's crazy that people could really.
Sorry, shit don't get shadow banned.
I don't give a but
we do. We want our shit monetized. We care.
Man, listen, we gonna be sharing this shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's crazy how stuff get looked at, whether it's looked at up upon or down upon. You know what I'm saying? By the people, us, United States, us, the people. It's wrong that you tell that man that he wrong and he shouldn't get that money because he can't say that to him. But it's okay for dog to go and do what he did. That lady was not. He was clearly on 2 feet. Her whole front of the car was by him. She just getting out of there. He was all right, though. That's all right for him to make that silently. That went silently. I barely heard about it. Barely.
Yeah.
He made over $500,000.
That's crazy.
That's not right, man. And the stuff that we look at to try to protect, or the stuff that we look at to try to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't cool, and you shouldn't do that. What about the bigger picture? What about what about the people that's getting away with the shit that's way worse than that? We just letting that slide. We okay with that. That's not cool. If you ain't gonna judge at all, don't judge nothing. You know what I'm saying? So just leave it alone. Like,
yeah, that's a waste of even thought to say that's not cool. They've been doing shit that ain't cool since the beginning of this country literally started off of a bunch of shit that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? So
that ain't even the one, man. But that was just an eye opener to people, man. To say that he was wrong for getting that money and he didn't do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? He got suspended without pay. He ain't make another dollar after he said that. Not from work, he didn't.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? His wife created the little GoFundMe to go out on a limb and say, hey, yo, you know what? This what he did. Is anybody going to support it? And for people to back it up and then people be like, oh, he wrong, but then dog is
But
okay.
that's
That's not it, man. That's not it. That's just
that's
an
the
eye
world
opener.
we
That's just an eye
in.
opener for
Like
the
this is
people.
the same country that the stuff that happened on January 6th happened in. So like to say that's not cool is just like I say, it's just
It's just an eye opener.
nothing is
I'm just saying
cool
it's an eye
around
opener
here.
for the people. It's probably something that's a lot of
Yeah.
people missed. It's probably something
Uh,
that a lot of people didn't even see happen. Cause like I said,
I
I
ain't people,
barely
but
seen
if
it.
your eyes ain't wasn't open when January 6th happened, you must didn't see the tape. Like they say, I saw the tape.
Oh, I probably didn't. Honestly,
Oh yeah, you ain't see the tape of what happened on January 6th?
I probably didn't. No.
Ooh yeah, we gonna have to watch that. You gonna be like, what the man? What
Yeah, no, I probably didn't see that.
man? It's a whole like
Cause that was
movie.
just not too long ago, January 6th. What was it
No, not
about?
this year. That
Oh,
was January 6th, 2021, when
oh,
they stormed the Capitol.
oh, the White House.
The Capitol building, not the White
Oh
House,
no,
but over there that way, yeah, in DC, the Capitol building where the Senate in the, not the White House.
I say the one when they did the White House.
No, that wasn't the White House. That was the Capitol building.
Oh, that's what they said it was. Wasn't what I read, but because they were saying something about nobody did nothing because they was just out there or something like that. But that was a minute back that I seen. I think I'm
It was the Capitol building, baby. They didn't say it was the White House. I promise you. It's a white building. One of them buildings where the White House is at,
absolutely
but
okay.
it's the Capitol building. It's like right down the street from the White House.
I'm telling you, I probably read a clickbait story. I'm telling you what I read. I'm not telling you nothing I seen on national news. I'm telling you I read. It's guaranteed it's easy. I could have read a clickbait story, but what I seen was it specifically said the White House. I know.
Okay.
I'm not saying that that was valid.
That's
That's what
fine.
happened.
We can move on.
Yeah. So. Um.
So, sticking with my last thing from What Up, Do Is You Cool, I just really want to say rest in peace to the young lady who lost her life at Bloom Southfield a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago or whatever. And it just, for me, I want to say let's still support that black owned business. It's not their fault that happened. You know what I mean? But it just goes to show that, really, ladies, these guns and people in general, but if you're not trained and you're not going to be serious about carrying these guns, it's a waste of time, and you think it's going to be protection for you, but it might lead to your demise. First of all, you was in there probably sipping on something. You had no business. You're not supposed to drink and carry your firearm when you a CPL holder. I don't even got no CPL, and I know that. You, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, she had a wrench in her hand or something like that, and the security guard told her to put it down, and she didn't. She did finally, and then upped her pistol. Like, I don't know. This is not to blame her or nothing. She gone. So, like I said, God rest her soul, rest in peace. But to my ladies that's still here, if you're not gonna be seriously trained and be serious about carrying your piece, just don't do it. You don't need it, because if something like what happened don't happen, a dude can mess around and snatch your gun from you, dog. You ain't that strong. You ain't no thug. You ain't no gangster like that for real. That'll just be somebody else's gun, just a weapon they can use against you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay prayed up. You know, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. Thug or not. So, I know a situation where a person then being basically held hostage in their own house because they don't want to go get the gun. Because they don't want the motherfucker to know where they got the gun hitting at. Whole time the gun supposed to be your protection from this motherfucker that's abusive. But you can't even go get the gun, because if you go get the gun, he liable, he liable to strong arm you, beat you to the gun, or beat you and take the gun. So I just say, unless you some type of law enforcement officer, or you got maybe a gun in your house, okay, shotgun, something like that. But just walking around with a gun, I don't think it's smart. And I think, if old girl hadn't had that gun, she might still be alive. So I want to say condolences to her family, to everybody involved, to that security guard. He didn't want to take that girl life, I'm sure, but she upped the gun on him. What was he supposed to do? So messed up, man. Beautiful girl. They said she was an activist in the community with the public defender's office or something like that. She was playing basketball for Eastern Michigan or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Just a whole loss. Just a loss. She didn't even get a chance to have no kids, I don't think. Because I didn't hear them mention nothing about no kids. They was mentioning her mama and sisters and brothers and stuff. So, y'all, put these guns down. Put them down. They don't solve anything for real.
Yeah.
Stay prayed up.
Absolutely. It ain't doing nothing for us. If you gonna have it, at least know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? At least go through the precautions of doing the right training, safety training,
Don't
and all
be
that. Make
drunk.
sure you locking it up every day. Make sure you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna have it, yeah, you shouldn't be drinking with it at all. That's a safety hazard.
It's too
That's the thing.
dangerous.
So
And you too emotional and too high headed and stuff. Like,
you thinking different.
mm-mm. I know a couple people would have been shot. I'm glad I don't got no gun.
I learned something very important in a class I had to go to some years ago. A question was asked to me. They said, "Well, do you think that if you had a can of beer, the little can that say what 5% alcohol, said if you drink that can of beer, do you think that throws off anything that you do? Do you think that you still the same person you was before you drank that can of beer?" And me, I said, absolutely. That's 5%. That's nothing. In all truth, you're not. Every sip of alcohol that you take, you are not the same person. You are not that person that drove here.
Yo, inhibitions is down. Yo,
Awareness is down. You are
uh,
not that same person that drove
yeah.
here.
Hmm.
So if you was already drinking before you drove and then you stopped and you drunk some more, you probably need a nap. You probably need to go ahead and go to sleep before you take off. Don't even
No,
take
for
off.
real though.
Go ahead and get you a nap in. Go ahead and get you some shut eye
And
in.
don't be like trying to have no deep, you know what I'm saying, conversations, or like try to like have talks, excuse me, solve no conflicts or whatever
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah,
you've been
yeah,
drinking.
yeah.
That's just not the
It ain't for you.
time.
It ain't for you.
That's
Yeah,
not
it
the
ain't for you.
time.
It ain't for you. It ain't
So,
for you. It ain't for you. Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah. Moving on
little public service
with
announcement.
some Detroit more. Last of my little Detroit. What up, though? You cool? Now the Lions. Y'all know
Time to talk
I love my
Lions.
Lions. And
Man, I ain't got no Lions gear
and
down here.
Mojo. Oh, since we talking about Lions,
Mojo
hey
Brooks.
Mojo, I made a post about you. You and Caleb, y'all can watch the Super Bowl together now. After you buy him them French tips that you said you was gonna get him because you thought y'all was gonna go to the
Fingernails?
Super Bowl, but now since y'all at home, is you gonna still get him his toes too with the French tips when y'all watch the Super Bowl, or is you like I ain't doing it no more because he ain't make it? Of course he not gonna make it,
Damn. Well, they did good. We
but
ain't gonna hate on
we
them.
knew
Just
that.
because Mojo
He's
Brooks
in
don't
a
know how to keep
he's
it
in a
real.
Ben Johnson offense. We knew that. We knew that. And somebody tried to say to me, now before I go on with the story, somebody tried to say to me when I was speaking about this, not one of his fans. Somebody tried to say to me, "Well, we was weak before, so I feel him. I don't, cause when we was weak before, I still was wearing Lions jerseys. I still was repping Joey Harrington. I love that nigga. Went to Oregon, one of the coldest niggas I thought was gonna come. Calvin Johnson. I watched these motherfuckers in rare form. Golden Tate, motherfucking, what's the young
I
nigga
remember
name?
him.
Motherfucker, we
Golden
job at
Tate.
best. Motherfucking,
Damn. Best. I remember
man,
him
listen,
too.
Titus Young. Listen,
Yeah.
I've been a fan. I've been a fan through the niggas that was when they had 0-16 seasons. I still remember plays. These niggas was sweet to me. Cause I've been a fan.
They got a curse. Like
Cause I've
we
been a
need to
fan.
all
My thing is,
get back to praying for them, man.
my thing is, somebody, when somebody tried to tell me we was weak, I said you still couldn't tell me that I wasn't out repping them. You could, hey, what's your team? Lions. Oh, y'all suck. All right. I went to one of the worst high schools in Detroit, as far as athletics. At that time, the year before I played football, they was 0 and everything.
Damn.
But when I played anywhere I was at, what school you play for? Northwestern. I'm like that. Come see me though. The year I played, we ended up going to the playoffs.
Cause he liked that.
It just becomes a change. You know what I'm saying? So either you down throughout the time, the rough times, and the good, or you ain't down at all. G Mac Cash came up. You know why? Because that nigga been down since way before. That nigga made songs when we was losing and won a couple games. The Lions won again. I ain't gonna keep telling y'all this. Shout out G Mac Cash, man. It's Mojo that make me mad. It's Mojo. It's his fans. Mojo, I love you.
Oh my God,
it's
they've been going back and forth. Shout out to Mojo Brooks and his fans.
Shout out to all y'all. But
shout out to Chicago. We fuck with
absolutely.
y'all. Y'all are big
cousins.
Yeah, y'all big cuz. We ain't no hater.
But
sometimes the little cuz beat the big cuz ass. I mean, and that's what's been happening in football.
Basketball too.
Basketball too. Like, Jordan ain't playing no more. Y'all ain't got shit. Yeah.
Ain't nobody fuck with the Pistons. Shout out to the Pistons.
Shout out
big
to
shout out
the Pistons.
To the Pistons.
Big
man.
shout out to K Cunningham.
K, man. Big shout out to them boys, man.
Period.
Them boys getting work in. But what I have to say about the Lions is the Lions has hired this offensive coordinator. Now, I love Dan Campbell. I love Holmes. I can't think of it. Brad Holmes. I love Brad Holmes. I love Martha. I love them all. Everything about the Lions front office now, I love as being an adult. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand as a kid that the parents were they made the money. The parents made the money. They didn't care about what the team had to offer. They made the money because the it was the cars, the Fords. You know what I'm saying? Now that football is very entertaining and it pops so much more, it brings so much to a city. If you're a winning team, it brings so much more because fans want to come and rain you out of your stadium. But then you got your loyal fans that's here that don't want to let them. So you know what I'm saying? It's a fight for seats to the point where they have standing spaces. It does the business good. So now they want to be good. And Dan Campbell is good. Brad Holmes is good. I love that. But what we just went and did, I don't like. I am not in agreeing with this because we went and got an offensive coordinator. That was an offensive coordinator from a team that sucked. They didn't even make the playoffs. And they also had a different scheme than us. They got a mobile quarterback. We got a pocket quarterback. And we want somebody that got good experience. We had the chance to get Mike McDaniels. Now you're going to say, the Dolphins didn't make the playoffs neither. Correct. But Mike McDaniels is an offensive genius. He was a head coach. That's a step down. That's like a start over, like Ben Johnson, like what I spoke on last time. Ben Johnson's a head coach. If he don't perform being a head coach, guess what? He got to start over somewhere else. Now you got to go back to being an offensive coordinator. Mike McDaniel started off as an offensive coordinator. Or he started off as a coordinator, worked his way up to offensive coordinator. This is where he got his shine from, being an offensive coordinator. When people seen how his brain worked. Putting offenses together, that's brilliant. Like Ben Johnson. They said that a lot of the front office didn't agree with it. They said Dan Campbell liked it. Mike McDaniels said a lot of the front office didn't agree with it.
Is he black?
No. He's from Miami. Well, he was coaching in Miami. I don't know if that's where he was born and raised. He was just coaching there. I don't think he was born and raised. But So I just feel like that was. Now listen, this is right here recorded. You heard us live here from me. And I will be the first to tell you if he come over here and he put it together and make it work. I'll be the first to tell you. I said myself that dog. I don't think he gonna make it. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that I said that, and I'm gonna be the first one to give him his props
If he
if
do
he
well.
comes over here and make it happen. But me personally, I think we passed up on a good thing, and I think that it was just the overpowering of the front office over Dan Campbell, his word, because I feel like Dan would have took him. And I brought this up to say because I feel like everybody are trying to say that now the Lions are on a decline. They're not gonna get better. Everybody now is saying that was our time. We were supposed to win when we lost to San Francisco. That was it. I don't agree. I'm not here to agree, and I don't think it's gonna take a rebuild. I think it's right here. It's right now. It's in the reach. That's how close we are. It's right here. It's right now, with a couple of tweaks. So I hope that this guy, Drew Petzing, is his name, from Arizona, the Cardinals. I hope that he can come in and give us the change that we need to get us over the hump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm straight rooting for the Lions. Anybody that rock that blue. You know what I'm saying? That gray and blue like that. Anybody that rock that, I'm for them. So I hope that work out. I seen a lot of people that didn't like it. If you are a football person, and
Leave us a comment. Let us know what
let
y'all
us
think
know.
about this new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't think
Well,
so.
we just gotta pray for him. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it just take you to be on the right team to shine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
hopefully.
saying?
Yeah,
So hopefully we can be the change that he needed to see to shine, and so he could just be the best that he could be in that space of
Absolutely.
offensive coordinator. Because maybe being a head coach was a little bit too much for him, but that money was looking good, so he wanted to try it out. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame him. But he probably needs to be in that space of offensive coordinator. And he gonna take from what, what I'm saying, was left over from past and new things. Whatever. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good in Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Now, my last thing for Detroit, though, what up, though, is you cool before we move into Beyonce's and that. My last thing is, I not only brought this up because I feel like I heard this here in Detroit a lot. Now, if you're not from Detroit and you heard this, we would love to know, where are you from? How old was you when you heard it? How often did you hear it? Was it a thing for you? Now, I feel like in Detroit, a thing that I heard a lot, and I want to know, was this the biggest cap or not? Tell me that you ain't go through a phase when you was young, middle school, elementary. Kids told you, "Oh, I can't fight. My hands registered." I fell for it. I fell for it. I just was like, "Oh, that motherfucker there will knock you the fuck out. Don't fight him. Don't fight. Hey, he says hands registered. You better no, don't fight dog, bro. You gotta pick somebody else." And then now that I'm grown, I think about
What it
um
take for your hands to actually have to be registered?
bingo,
Who you
right,
have to be? Where you have to be? What you have to be into and shit like that for real?
right. The type of
Like,
process that you would have to go through to get to have registered hands.
I'm trying to think about. I don't recall. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas probably did say that, and I just don't remember.
Yeah, because I feel
Especially
like
middle school.
yeah,
I feel like that's
yeah,
some middle school shit. I feel
yeah.
like that's some
Elementary
sixth to
school, middle
eighth
school,
grade, sixth
elementary,
to
middle
eighth
school.
grade. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Sixth
yeah,
to
my
eighth
elementary
grade,
school
somewhere
was
like
my
that.
elementary school went to sixth grade. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sixth to eighth grade, maybe
Mhm.
fifth grade, if they got some older cousins or something that
Mhm.
they heard saying
Mhm.
this. Because like,
Mhm.
where do you even get this from? You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
then they figure that the people that they telling this to don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Bingo.
there's no way, especially back when we was in
Cause you had to,
school,
you
you
had to
had no
hear it.
Google
Yeah.
to check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Nowadays,
had to
motherfucker,
hear
you
this
tell
from
me your
somebody
hands
that knew what they was
registered,
talking
I'm
about.
going to Google it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So
And
stop playing with
the
me.
thing is that it had to start with somebody that knew what they was talking
Talk
about
about to
to
spread
a
that rumor.
kid, or a kid heard somebody talking
Yes.
about it. and was like, "Oh, I can't fight you, bro. My hands registered." Obviously, the person was saying, "I can't just be fighting out
And
here
I
on the
mean, it
street."
probably was kids that was boxing on their way to the Olympics and shit like that. But one kid, like you say, said it, and it
Yeah,
was true
yeah,
for
yeah,
them,
yeah,
and
yeah,
somebody else took it
yeah,
and
yeah,
ran
yeah,
with it
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah,
that
yeah,
little,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
time
Once that
frame. That's
happened, it
funny.
was a kickoff. It kicked off, and
That's
I heard that
funny.
a lot here, and I feel like that was
I
just the
didn't hear,
biggest cap
but yeah, that
ever.
was the cap.
If you from here and you heard that a lot,
That was the
man,
cap.
let me know like how old was you? And if you not from here, I really want to know. If you not from Detroit and you
Was they
heard
saying that shit in other
that, if you
places?
heard and you heard somebody say they can't fight because their hands registered, where you from? And how old was you when you heard that? Because that is a classic.
Classic cap.
That is a classic. Before a cap was even out, it was a cap. You know what I'm saying?
It was the front then.
Oh,
Back
yeah,
then, it was the
yeah,
front.
yeah. Absolutely. I guess you
A
could
cap
say.
has turned into, I mean, a front turned into a cap.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess you wear the cap to the front. You know what I'm saying?
Ha! That was a good one.
All right, so on to this internet mess that that I have. This right here is currently, well, it's not a current update. This digs back, man. So I hope that you guys have been watching when you come across this. If you haven't been watching, I cannot tell you exactly which episode, but that means you should just go and binge watch all of them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it means.
The guy Rodney Hinton Jr. If you remember the incident that we talked about with the guy that unalived the police officer, I believe it was either an off-duty
It was a
cop
random
or a
cop.
retired cop. The cop
It was not the
He
cop.
was not the cop that did.
He was mad
That
at
was
it,
that was
but,
during
yeah.
the incident. That was involved in the incident. He was just frustrated. So first cop that he seen, boom. That's what happened, right?
Because
Unalived
a cop unalived his
because
son.
because another cop unalived his
I
son.
cut you off. Yeah.
Right, no, you're fine. And I felt like now that he went to take justice or whatever, now that he went to try to do, you know what I'm saying, get justice on his own or whatever, do his own thing. Now the city of Cincinnati is offering the family millions of dollars in a settlement. But why did that even have to get to this? Or do you feel like you got something you hiding? Like, because it was supposed to be wrongly done. You know what I'm saying? So is it something that you trying to hide them from saying? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
you know they're going to have to sign an NDA once they take that money.
bingo, right? So that was just kind of weird to me that came across. You know what I'm saying? Then it was an update for the show, so I had to bring it back. But my thoughts about it was just like it just seemed like there's something fishy about that because millions. I mean, as soon as the incident happened, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? We gonna pay for everything needed to be necessary afterwards that involves this. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not about to wait until some type of retaliation goes down, and then it's like, oh well, you know what? Yeah, because this court situation probably about to get crazy and all this. They about to probably have to dig up so much evidence. Well, so now you offering the family millions of dollars, and he ain't even went through trial yet. He's still waiting to be. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's
what a lawyer's supposed to do, though. They're supposed to try to.
The city is offering them that though, not the lawyer.
The city through a lawyer, though. The lawyer advised the city that this is what they should do because if you take this to trial, if you wait until it go to trial and this person's probably going to get convicted, and you take this lawsuit to trial, they're probably going to get way more than you're offering them in a settlement. So you might as well just give them this now, take away their right to sue you after, and cut your losses because you're going to have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
And my whole theory about that is because you had to do something wrong in order to say that now if they go back and dig up all this evidence and find this out and yeah, they gonna get way much more money because if you didn't do nothing wrong, right? You like, well, let them come on because if, you know what I'm saying? I don't really gotta offer them nothing because they won't get nothing if nothing happened.
And you know, they wouldn't. If he didn't have nothing coming, they wouldn't offer him nothing.
Easy.
So, you know.
Easy.
It all depends on what his lawyer say. Did he take it? The settlement?
It's not to him. It's to the family. He locked up.
I mean, to the family.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
All while he waiting trial. I feel like now they trying to close down on a settlement.
Uh,
Let's close down on a
and
settlement.
that's hard. Because at the end of the day, he did what he did.
Yeah, he did it for sure. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
like, what? They offered, like, what?
But then I feel like it's gonna become.
I guess
It's gonna be a lot of
because
questions asked. What happened?
the
Why did you
police
do this?
who
And
unalived his son, that must have been wrong and they know it.
that's what I'm saying.
That
He
must have
had to
been wrong
wrongfully
and they
do it.
know it.
And
Yeah.
that's what the guy basically was saying.
And if they able to prove that and sue and get money some type of way, he might be able to get off on insanity or something like that.
Or maybe cut his time a little shorter at the
doing
very
that
least.
cop. Yeah, that's crazy.
Cut his time a little shorter at the very least. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that whole thing when I seen it, I kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of tried to dig in. I went as far as I could though, but
that was crazy.
I felt like that was just real weird to me. It
That's
was like some
yeah.
a fishy little
Good
incident.
update.
And if I ever see some more about it, hopefully I could try to follow his case and see what happens and see if they accept the money. Because as far as what I know now, it's just offered. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's offered.
But if
and
you,
it's not
but
no
you
cert.
can, it's in your algorithm. So when some new news come up about it, it's gonna pop up. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's just the money is offered now, and then you know, so and it's millions. I was just like, that's a weird amount.
Let me see. Would I take the money that's so hard? I think I think I would just take it.
At some point, I feel like I would be trying to figure out what
Just take
it's
it,
about.
man. Because
Yeah.
these motherfuckers, the courts, you liable not to get nothing
I
if
was
you
about
try
to
to
say when
take
they
it.
offer it to you because
And it's millions. It ain't like it's no chump change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just take it.
that's a hard one, but yeah.
Just take it.
Okay, some more internet mess I had. Rapper Corrupt. Everybody know, especially if you from back in my days, anyway. Reports say that he been hospitalized for weeks, actually, with unannounced health issues. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly how old Corrupt is, but when I seen that, you know,
Probably about 50 something.
I just wanted to make sure that we send some prayer warriors his way from Time to Talk It Out for sure, because he's definitely
Corrupt, probably like Snoop age. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he's definitely a legend in the
Or maybe a little younger than Snoop.
in the rap industry. He's definitely a legend in that area, and a lot of people do know him. I know I heard of a lot of. My pops used to listen to a lot of Corrupt too, so
Yeah, he was the deal back in the day.
yeah, you know, so a lot
The
of people
Dog
know.
Pound.
Dog Pound, exactly.
Period.
Bingo, Dog Pound. So, you know, hopefully prayers up to him. Hopefully, speedy recovery. Hopefully, he can get better soon.
Prayers up.
Absolutely. And this one here, we know we was just talking about Chicago, and Harold's Chicken, the CEO of Harold's Chicken, passed away.
Dang.
And I know that's probably a hard one for Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, no, not saying it don't matter, but I'm sure the chicken place.
I mean, I'm
open.
not saying that. Yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna change, but it's just like Harold's. Everybody know Harold. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so many of them there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, so I'm sure that hit a lot of, because I'm sure that it started off. I think they said she started way back, but I'm sure it started with one. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure she got intimate or close with a lot of people
in the community. I mean,
right, with a lot of people, and then even once it started expanding, because you know what I'm saying, you go from 1 to 2, you know, you at least bounce back and forth. Even when you get 3, 4, you at least go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure she knew a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That she deal with. So that's what I mean by, you know what I'm saying, they gonna take it hard because they love her food. Number one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was definitely a staple in the community, and they just you know, and for her to put something down, that's a Chicago thing. For her to put something down that has Chicago on it. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
rest in peace to her.
Absolutely.
And I was gonna say rest in peace to Harold Chicken, but they still open. Rest
open.
in peace to the CEO and support the legacy. Go get you some if you
Absolutely.
In
I have to have some I haven't had any. Have you ever had Harold's?
Yeah, but it was cold when I got it, when I ate it. So I'm not even gonna review it. I'm not gonna speak on it.
If you
The
could,
flavor was okay,
if you could,
but
if you
I
could
need to
put
do it
it
again.
in a similarity form to say like what chicken like it kind of remind you of, or you know what I'm saying, maybe close to, or
Gas station chicken.
crispy crunchy.
Yeah,
Okay, got you. I got you. I
it's
got you.
good. It was good.
I think crispy crunchy has a big name,
And they some of the best chicken in the D.
especially here.
Especially now that freaking Popeyes is so bad. And when we go back to Miami, which I'm ready to go, like as soon as this polar vortex go, because it's cold in Florida. It was snowing in Florida. Tell that story. But we got to hit Megan's Popeyes.
Absolutely.
But ever since
Absolutely. Funny you
Popeyes
said
been
that, yeah.
declined so bad, the gas station chicken is some of the best chicken in the city.
Now, yeah, here. Now, on a trip to New Orleans, we had Popeyes, and I ate chicken the next day. I was having
Yeah.
such a good time that I ordered the chicken and forgot to eat it the same night. So I had the chicken the next day. No, I didn't put it in the microwave. I didn't. I just decided not to. I wanted it right then and there. I was hungry. I could have. There
Yeah.
was a microwave there. I could have done that. I just
Yeah.
didn't. I was just like, I just give it here. I'm hungry. Boom.
Yeah.
Ate it cold,
Smashed it.
and it was better than the Popeyes here. And
To me, it was kind of like, well, you know what? You right. You right.
even
Especially
cold,
since the last Popeyes that I had was so bad. You know what I mean? Because at first I was gonna say it was the same, but lately the Popeyes here been so bad that it was better
I don't even eat
in
Popeyes here
Louisiana, New
no
Orleans.
more because it's so greasy. It's churches.
The one I
it's
had was
greasy.
dry. It wasn't greasy enough. I
No,
wish that shit
listen.
would have been greasy.
Listen, not juicy. Greasy and juicy is two totally different things.
It wasn't damn one. This shit
You
I
don't
had
want a
wasn't
ball of
damn
grease
one.
though. A ball of grease gonna make your stomach hurt. You don't want a ball of grease. That's gonna just make your stomach. I'm talking about chicken
Yeah.
so greasy when you pick it up, grease still leaking off of. You can. I didn't. Churches. I can't stand it.
Churches, yeah, it do be kind of.
Yeah. So my
It's all trash. The gas station chicken is the best chicken.
it's the
Anyways,
best chicken in Detroit, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I've never had no good Popeyes in Detroit, but when I went to Louisiana, of course people gonna say, "Oh, cause it's
It's
Louisiana."
It's
Okay, it's
Louisiana,
better
too.
there. I haven't had it anywhere else because I don't eat it here, though. But okay.
Yeah, but I will. Even if you don't eat none, I do want to try some when we go back to Miami. I want to try Megan's just for the content.
I would
So
definitely.
be on the lookout for that.
That's a must do.
Yeah, for the content.
That's
When
a
we go
must do.
somewhere, we gotta go to the celebrity restaurant in that city.
Absolutely. And if you watching from Miami, if you just happen to be watching,
Leave us a
leave us a
comment.
comment. Let us know what it's like in there. Let us know what you rate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when we
Give us a
stop
heads
by,
up because we
we
coming.
gonna definitely rate it. I heard it's supposed to be like a little dance floor, DJs and stuff like that. Man.
Oh, really? It's a club Popeyes.
Kinda, sorta.
That's lit. That's
Kinda
lit.
sorta.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
gonna
Look,
be.
I'm
A
all
thing.
in his paper.
That's gonna be a thing. So, another thing that popped by, Martin Lawrence, man. When Martin Lawrence recently was looking so like bloated and big, man, he just
was.
looked so like
He
uncomfortable.
talks slow too. I don't
Yeah,
understand
he
why all of a
was.
sudden he seemed like he talks slower.
Yeah.
Not like he did when he was on.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
recently, I seen some pictures and videos of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's lost a lot of weight. And he's looking a lot more like healthier as far as like movement wise. Like his face ain't so like big, like so like you know what I'm saying, bloated, like stomach. I don't know what the health issues he was going through, and I don't know if him looking healthier to me visually means that he is healthier. But I do, I want to just prayers
Believe
out.
that, yeah.
Yeah, prayers out to him. I hope that it is working in his favor. I hope that Martin is listen. My age group, 80s babies. That's our uncle. You know what I'm saying? So we grew
For
up
real.
with him everywhere. You know what I'm
And
saying?
people is obsessed with Martin
Yeah,
right
we
now.
grew up with
Like,
him on TV shows, on movies, on you know what I'm saying. We grew up with Martin. You know what I'm saying?
people is obsessed with the Martin show.
I still to this
Still to
day,
this day. Like
to
they sit
this
up and watch
day,
that shit like it's
to
new.
this day, it's
All day. They
TikTok
watch
skits of the Martin
they put
show.
that shit up on BET over and over and over again. MTV, whatever.
Yeah, so you know, Martin is
So
definitely a staple in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So, um, definitely just
shout out to
prayers up.
him.
Shout out to him. Prayers up.
And shout
Hope
out to
that
him and Eddie Murphy because they kids go together. They getting married. I just think that's
they
so
gonna make the
cool.
funniest
I
child
think that is
ever.
so cool.
Listen,
I
they
don't
gonna
know,
have
man.
the funniest baby
Is
in
that
the
not so
world.
cool?
That is.
That is so cool. And Eddie Murphy got 1,000 kids, so
That is.
it'd be funny
That
to
is.
see him talk about it. I saw him talking about it in that documentary, and he just was like, "Yeah, it's one of my kids, and hopefully I ain't got to pay for the wedding type shit." Cause this nigga got like 10 kids.
So it's what his Eddie Murphy's daughter.
Yes, I believe so. It's Eddie Murphy's daughter and Martin's son.
You know what?
Because Eddie Murphy was like, his son is a good guy. He was glad that he with him. You know what I'm saying?
You know
I mean,
that
that she with him.
you know that even crazier if it would have been if it would have been like Martin and Will Smith, like because they got the little bad boys.
Nah,
little
that
children, like,
really
they-
would have been crazy.
Like if they kids had a kid. Like,
yeah, that really would have been crazy.
would've
But
been
see,
wild.
they don't have nothing to do with them getting together.
Right,
Like
right,
the
right,
dads,
right, right.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that makes it
Uh-huh.
just a little differently crazy. That would have been crazy in a different way.
Because they had been around each other. Not that they would have
Yeah,
been. It's kinda like they
these
would've
this way, like
this
they
was
just
like,
came
yeah,
together
This
on their
authentic.
own.
This more authentic. This
That
more
is
authentic.
so.
I think.
I just think that is so
It's more
dope.
authentic. I think.
And I know they'd probably like get out of our business, but like I want y'all to put the wedding on TV and like all that shit. They should have a reality show, but I'm pretty sure they're not because they probably would have already did.
I would listen. I would I want to see. I would want them to have kids. I mean,
They don't have kids. They finna get married.
I want them to have kids. I want their first kid. I'm just all in y'all. I'm just
See what I'm saying?
I'm
We
just
all
making
in
y'all
that
like
business.
I'm already creating y'all story. In my eyes, I think y'all should have a son first because he gonna be
I just think people should have a
funny
son first.
as
anyway.
hell. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
your second child can be a daughter, and then you gotta have at least 3 because your third child gotta be another son. Because that's just how it goes.
Okay.
That's just how it goes. You
Okay.
gotta at least do that. You gotta
Okay.
at least do that.
Well, I love it. I love it. I'm so glad that they got together. I thought it was really cool. So I had a little bit of internet mess. My internet mess is kind of like drama a little bit, but so first of all, if y'all been watching this show, y'all know I do not like Ari Fletcher. Okay, if you don't know who Ari Fletcher
why
is,
you don't like her?
I'm gonna tell you. If y'all don't know who Ari Fletcher is, she is an influencer, in IG model, whatever. And she's supposed to be in a long-term relationship with Moneybagg Yo. They've been together for years, right? Now, if you know Moneybagg Yo, I like Moneybagg Yo. He's the one who got the song Keisha on the Keisha, whatever. I'll put it in the edited version. Y'all know who Moneybagg Yo is. So, apparently, Ari been messing around with Lil Baby.
When I seen this, you know what I started?
Which is, I'm sorry.
No, because I ain't gonna cut you off.
Which is Jada Waiter baby daddy. Okay? Jada Waiter is another IG influencer, whatever. Now, y'all know I be in the mess. Sometimes I like to watch the mess.
Don't she got a baby by somebody else too? NBA YoungBoy?
Who, Jada Waiter?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to say yes to that because I don't think so, but I don't know. All I know is
Because that's who
Ari Fletcher got a baby by... Thank God I went legit Swerve, whatever his name is. Ari Fletcher got a baby by him. And she go with Moneybagg Yo right now. I don't think Jada Waiter got no other kids outside of Lil Baby, but I could be wrong.
Because I think, I could be wrong too. It could be another Jada. I think NBA Young, because
well, that's still...
Because, NBA YoungBoy got a lot of fucking kids. For his age.
12 kids.
Yeah, for his age. He got a lot of fucking kids.
I don't think Jada Waiter one of his baby mamas though, but apparently they like is into it. I don't know if they got into a fisticuffs or what. But I told y'all Ari Fletcher was. I don't know why Moneybag Yo still with her. For real. She is a mean girl. Now I'm going to tell you why I don't like her. There was a stylist, designer, clothing line owner from Detroit. Her name was Gigi Hunter. She was all the rage back when I was in high school. Most of the girls wanted to have a Gigi Hunter dress for prom. It was like a knit mesh type of dress, but it was sweet, okay? Now, Gigi Hunter ended up going through some stuff or whatever, like in the 2000s, and she had kind of went off the radar. And when she was trying to come back with her line and her designs, she ended up contacting Ari Fletcher, and Ari Fletcher agreed to wear one of her designs and post it on her IG account. So after months and months went by, she sent her the dress. It never showed up on the IG account. She inboxed her like, if you're not gonna wear the dress, can you send it back? You know what I'm saying? She had an attitude. She was mean. Like, she cussed her out basically in the reply message, and then commits to getting somebody else to make a dupe dress and wore the dupe dress on her Instagram page. And she always getting into it with other people, like just random fans on the internet, and just like, I just don't like her energy, her spirit. I don't like Ari Fletcher. I think Moneybag Yo could do better. I think Lil Baby could do better. Like, she just...
When I seen this going on, I seen a lot of females in the post said, I would have Lil Baby too. And I'm just like...
I mean, over Moneybag Yo?
I guess they was...
What Moneybag Yo doing? Moneybag Yo must be a bad boyfriend beating her up or something, because how could you choose... If you already in a long-term committed relationship with Moneybag Yo be cashing her out. They be lovey-dovey all up on each other, all on Instagram. Moneybag Yo look better than Lil Baby to me. I don't know. I'm just saying. Might think, some people might think Lil Baby look better than Moneybag Yo. I think ain't no competition. You know what I'm saying? She crazy motherfucker, but they might be clashing personality wise.
I seen a female that went and got Lil Baby government name tattooed on her.
I'm not saying Lil Baby ugly. I'm not saying that Lil Baby about him. I'm not saying Lil Baby is not attractive. I'm not. I'm just saying, for me, I just think
they crazy about
Lil Baby's tight. Like, Lil Baby's tight, but I mean, they must got something going on to where Moneybag Yo and Ari is probably broke up, and we just don't know that shit.
You know what? Nah, it's probably a lot of the girls she hang around probably like him, and she probably feel like you messing with them because they probably see, or from the way we see it, right? Because I thought it looked like it's good too. They was doing TikToks. She always put money on her. Looked like she always getting new bags and stuff like that.
Cars,
so
like
that's the image the image that they gave to the people. So I seen that too. So
and all of a sudden, it's
I feel like,
but it's really not all of a sudden, because she been saying that. Jada Waiter been saying that.
I feel like maybe it's just the people that Ari is around, or the people that you letting close to him, that you feel that you don't trust them to make you not trust him. And then I was like,
people
that you let around him.
Let around who? Like, Lil Baby, that Jada let around Lil Baby?
The people that Ari let around Moneybag probably, you know what I'm saying? You probably had to drop a couple females because you probably figured out a couple females like your nigga. Like they probably bagged on you.
No. Ari the one who messing with Jada Waiter, baby daddy.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's probably why she that's probably why she doing that. That's probably why she not fucking with Moneybags. If they're giving a perfect image, right? Why would you go and fuck with somebody else? I don't give a fuck who baby daddy it is. Why would you go and fuck with somebody else? If you're getting a perfect image, you get everything, right? I feel like this is what kicks in. You probably got your girls around, hanging around, and probably somebody you was hanging around probably was giving a nigga the eye, or you feel like, damn, that y'all flirting low key right in front of my face or some shit like that. Like,
come on with Moneybag, yeah.
Right, like, all right, nigga, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Messing with Lil Baby was revenge.
I feel like that's what it probably could have been. Allegedly for me, I feel like that's a scenario I feel like could have definitely went down, because if best believe if she looked like what she looked like with surgeries and all, she only gonna hang with motherfuckers that look like her, right? Now if I'm hanging around my nigga and then we showing PBA, public affection. We look at all this shit on social media. We look like this. You see him giving me this. I pull up in this. Whoop, you seen it? And then I pulled up in it. And I told this mine too and all that. Of course, you around my crib then, right? You feel me? You probably get to see the nigga in the presence. So now, some motherfuckers feel like, shit, this might be a come up for me. You could be sitting back giving the nigga eye. He probably ain't even looking at you. He probably like, shit, baby, go ahead, do whatever, whoop, and I'm going to go ahead and chill, whoop, walking down to get something to eat. You eyed the nigga, he probably didn't even fucking peek your motherfucking way. But because of a urge of or a sense of what she felt towards her girl, she know how you act. Now you, bitch, what you doing? Why you looking at that nigga? Nigga, you looking at, if you so much as now you the peak. What you looking at this bitch? Oh, y'all doing some old sneaky ass shit and this. You feel me? Cause you know, as a female, you know your girl. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
How do you just come up with that scenario?
I'm just saying because if
and
it's
he the one cheating,
she the one cheating.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. She probably got mad about something and then she felt like I'm gonna get my get back. You feel me?
Fuck her. She a fucking trash ass individual. So.
Cause I ain't never heard shit about dog for real. About dog doing no shit like no DV type shit, no cheating type shit, no.
You'll never. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never heard shit.
So why has it just go? If you ain't heard nothing about Moneybagg Yo cheating, this bitch the one who always get caught doing some bullshit. So how you just gonna blame it on him?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming
him.
Just make up
a scenario.
I'm just saying it could have
been.
I didn't say
that's
he
crazy.
cheated. I said it could have been from a perspective of that's what she may have thought. You feel me? I'm saying like.
She just a hoe.
Yeah, whatever, but yeah. Next subject because I don't
like her.
Care about her anyway. Yeah, but she definitely is very entertaining when she does that dance that she does. But yeah, next. Oh, okay. Well, now Gucci Mane. I wanted to say this, and I'm not even I'm not a Gucci Mane fan. I'm not gonna lie, but
I like Gucci Mane.
Ever since more so the incarceration, I really have I liked a couple songs before. I like zero now. Gucci Mane has allegedly have been robbed, and I'm not laughing about the robbing situation, but it wasn't for money, right? Allegedly, right? So Tasha K has the one that has allegedly put this this story out. That's saying that she thinks that it's Pooh Shiesty, and she says she knows pretty much. So she says that they held Gucci Mane at gunpoint not for money, but to sign a contract that would release him so he can sign with CMG. And I was like, well, I did hear stories about Gucci Mane getting robbed. And then they said, well, that's why Pooh Shiesty, that got something to do with him being back locked up. And I said, I did hear stories about Pooh Shiesty being back locked up. I couldn't necessarily find where that match or where that could kind of go together or where that could kind of relate. I couldn't necessarily find it. Maybe somebody knows a little bit more than what I know. But the story to me was real interesting because the Gucci that I feel like I knew said he never held people back. I gave them their own records. I gave them their own music. I let them do what they wanted to do with it to go and, you know what I'm saying, to go and be with whoever. If I'm not mistaken, he had Migos at first, right?
I don't know.
When he got locked up, he gave them all their stuff. Told them go and do y'all.
I don't know, but I do remember them speaking highly of him in that regard when he was on Breakfast Club. You know,
because
like,
they was with him.
Not no Diddy.
Yeah, they was with him at first, and when he got locked up, he didn't let nobody. He didn't hold nobody's stuff. He didn't. Hey, here's this your stuff. Go do you with it. You know what I'm saying? We just had a bond. We came up. You know what I'm saying? We came up together. We got some but do you?
Mm-hmm.
But now you holding Pooh Shiesty to a contract where you're saying you don't even want to let him go. That's not the Gucci Mane I know. That's why the story seemed real crazy to me, because from what I know, that was Gucci Mane saying that out his mouth, the horse's mouth. I've seen it when he said that.
Yeah.
So for it to be now that somebody had to hold you hostage at gunpoint.
I mean, do you think that really happened though?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's true.
Who? And that's what Tasha K said happened.
Mhm.
She had somebody on there that supposedly gave her that story, or
That's the no. That's what
she didn't. So she didn't cite no sources, and then she just said that this is where she got
as
it
if
from.
as if she was very confident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah, somebody told her, but she ain't saying who.
Right.
That's what she basically saying. She on some bullshit. I don't trust her.
I don't. I just.
I don't.
It's just the
No more.
story sounds.
She.
It's just the story sounds so faulty to me
That's
because
what I'm saying. She be just saying bullshit. She owes Cardi B $4 million now, cause she just like to say bullshit out of her mouth.
yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I
Can't
just
even trust her channel.
from what she
Excuse
said
me.
and then what he said, it just don't even match. And that's like
She
that's your
like the
husband. You know what I'm
Inquirer. She
saying?
like the
So
National Enquirer now.
yeah, that was just crazy to me. And if you a Gucci Man fan, you know about this. That's why I really would love some input back because I did see that Pooh Shiesty is going back through some legal issues. I don't know if that's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you guys know, please drop a review. I mean, drop a comment.
Please. I'm writing this down.
Drop
This
a
probably
comment.
gonna be in the title.
Um,
Yep. That's me. So next.
I had this one that I really want to bring to y'all, and I let me tell you how bad I wanted to bring this to y'all. I searched up and down and around town social media. I really wanted this to be a guest, and I feel like because I want to know the story, and I know a lot of people are interested, a lot of people, and I don't know if anybody can get in contact. I tried everything I could, but now seeing the last story that I seen, I don't know where he was sent to. Now this story is about Destination Smokehouse. If you know tenderism, you throw the glasses down. Is they tender? What Unc say? You don't need no teeth. Okay? Everybody know Unc. Unc was very entertaining. Unc was a person that,
The fuck happened? Why you talking about him in the past tense?
no, because he is past tense to Destination Smokehouse.
What you mean?
So what happened with Unc is Unc got sent off. There's a video about Unc getting sent off, getting on a flight, and he's with the owner. And Unc kind of got this kind of, you could tell this look on his face. It's kind of like exhausted at first, and he like, it ain't a goodbye, but I'll see y'all next time. You know what I'm saying? And the owner dude was the one trying to tell the story. Oh, he got some personal stuff to take care of, so we gonna let Walter go off and go home, go back home, take care of what he needs to take care of with his family, this, that, and the third. All of a sudden, right? The tenderism word has been patented by a lawyer. The lawyer allegedly asked Walter did he want it. Walter allegedly turned it down. The lawyer allegedly gave it to the owner of Destination Smokehouse. Here you go. You own the rights to the tenderism word. If you look at his videos now, his most recent ones, Walter is not there. He promotes a lot of other people. Where this came from? Keith Lee did a review there. The Keith Lee effect is real. Keith Lee did a review there. Keith Lee wanted to leave Unc some money because he liked the food. He wanted to leave him a tip. He was going to also leave the restaurant a tip, but it wasn't going to be what he was going to leave Unc. The owner of Destination Smokehouse made a video with Unc next to him basically saying like, hey, you tip him all of that. How you think that's going to make everybody else feel? Everybody else is not going to be satisfied once you give him all. Basically, don't give him that money. Give it to them. And I understand that we shouldn't divide it like that. But when it's not us dividing it, like what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be an ambassador for the company, right? But before being an ambassador, he was the idea. The destination was a coffee shop. It wasn't a smokehouse. It was Destination Coffee Shop.
They said that. I saw that.
Unc is the reason it turned to Smokehouse because he presented food and talked to the mother before the mother passed away and the son owned it. He talked to the mother, she allowed him to come and work. When he came to work, his whole story about it. When he came to work, he presented food for him. The food started selling tremendously to the point where they took coffee shop off of it because the coffee was there was no reason to have it. They wanted more food.
Did they say it was like a some soup or something they made before they even made
He
the
made pot
ribs?
roast or something like that. Pot
Yeah,
roast is what he made.
yeah,
Pot roast.
yeah. That's
He
crazy.
had a famous pot roast. He was just known for his pot roast. He had a signature pot roast. Let me not say famous. He had a signature pot roast. That was the first meal that he made. That's what they were going to sell. They sold that, and just more food ideas came about, but it obviously wasn't theirs. So maybe he took a deal to look out or whatever, or maybe it was the kindness of his heart. But the way that you tried to cut this man water off, and
That's
I feel like send him away
right.
and provide this for only a certain group of people. Let it go to who it's going to. That
That's crazy.
how somebody spends theirs has nothing to do with you. They came and spent at your establishment. They
That's
paid for the
crazy.
service, left a tip for the service.
And honestly,
Whoever they decide to tip after that has nothing to do with nobody else. It's just not fair. And that's I work in that. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I work in that industry, so that's not fair. So, but um, the, it ain't about what's fair in life and what's not. It's just about knowing that you getting over, knowing that you just sitting up here and doing a motherfucker wrong in their face. That's just low down. That's just you a dirtball. So I didn't like that. What happened? And I tried to, in every way, get in contact with Walter. What we call I
he
wanted to.
said he don't be on social media.
He don't have one. I wanted to video. I wanted to add him in on the video because I know, like you guys, I want to know the real story. All of a sudden, you gotta go.
Listen, I feel like that shit was like damn near some get out type shit. Like the whole thing when I was looking at it, because shout out to my girl Lovely T, she did a video on it that it's funny that you talked about this because I was just watching that video as I was getting ready. Um, yeah, I agree with her. She said that it looked like he was damn near a slave in some type of trance. You know what I'm saying? So for you to tell me he done disappeared now,
He sent them away. It did a whole
that's
video where it's like he
that's
sent
weird
them
to
away
me.
because
That's weird to me.
this is my
That's
thing,
weird.
right?
That's weird to me. I
This is why I feel like he sent them away because as somebody that I work for, why do you have to be at the airport?
Yeah,
It's like you gotta see me leave.
yeah.
Why
Yeah,
do you gotta
like,
make
he
sure
didn't
that I
want-
leave?
Like he didn't want people coming there to see You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah.
was getting too much attention.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And they probably gave him a little severance money, sent him to his daughter house in another state or something like that. Who knows for a minute? But it's still weird and it's very much giving get out,
Your
control.
whole
Like
restaurant
weird.
jumped. And I'm gonna tell you,
And it's gonna jump because
90% of it was cause of
and it's gonna continue to jump because everybody not gonna be there seeing that video. They probably not even gonna keep that video up for that long, so people gonna still be coming there expecting to see
so many
him.
people have screen recorded this
People
one.
gonna still come there looking
Listen,
to see him.
No, so many people have screen recorded this one. This one is gonna make a tremendous impact, and it's gonna be a decline on their restaurant. And I'm not saying that they're not gonna make money, but as far as the line out the door whenever you pull up, that effect gonna change when people find out that
And Keith Lee, only thing he rated high was oxtails, right?
He rated all the proteins. It was the size. He didn't like the size.
Oh,
He said the size wasn't good, but he like that's not what we here for. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So he would like all the proteins, the oxtails. He said the dino. He said it was good, but it just wasn't tendernism like how they say because he was like you could see how it's cut, so he was able to
Oh,
pick
that was the rib. The
the
oxtail
dino. That was
was.
the dino rib. He liked it, the dino too. He just said it wasn't tender. The oxtail was tender. He said
Right.
he liked it, the brisket. The brisket was good.
Right.
It was the size. When he got to the size, he was like the size. They not really you know what I'm saying. What you but
Well,
he like
that's
shit. We
white
ain't here
people.
for that though.
Wonderful people don't really make size that well. Let's be for real.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. But
They try, but they
yeah,
don't.
he kept it 100. You know what I'm saying. More than just people want to just say, you know what I'm saying, tender this, tender that. And you gotta know about the setup. Even when the one dude did it, they obviously
Talking about
that
LA Try Guy.
no the other dude. I can't remember his name, but
Oh, that
no
guy.
need to
I
shout
don't
him
like
out.
him.
When he did it, you can tell they didn't really get on them until they didn't really know about them. They wasn't nobody to know about before they got in there. Once they got in there is when they started trying to network. And you can tell because they stood in line at first. And then they got boosted up. So they didn't get the platter that's like, hey yo, that's for dog and them. They didn't get that. They just got that, hey yo, we the one niggas. Oh, all right, shit, we'll get y'all shot down. We won't get y'all order in. Ain't no word get back like, hey yo, get him. So that's why Unc redid his whole dino. Cause when he came out and it didn't, he was like, I got you another one on the house on me.
Talking about Keith Lee.
No, the one dude.
Okay.
That remember because they had two. And when he brought the second one out, that one fell off the bone. But that was the setup for it. It got to be hot, and they're gonna cut it halfway.
Well,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
makes sense too. I mean, it's some meat. Any meat is not as tender if it's not hot. You know what I'm saying? Once it get,
Some meat can stay tender whether it's hot or
yeah,
soft, or whether it's hot or
but it's
so
hot. It's
soft.
better
Nah,
when
bullshit.
it's hot.
I'm
It's
making
better
up
when
some
it's hot.
shit. I
It's
wasn't.
better. It's more tender when it's hot. But you're right.
I wasn't talking about that.
If
kind,
it's
not
so-
that kind of meat. It ain't that time yet. I wasn't talking about that kind of. All right. Let me. No. Right. Exactly. No. So my next one. Right. Definitely. I wanted to inform you guys, man. Flu season is here. It's amongst us. Right. Um. Let's be very careful what we do, how we do it, wash our hands, all that good stuff. Just because the flu this year, it can really be so serious. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Just the other day, I had went to a football practice, which was on the inside. It was at like a sports complex. I literally sneezed for like 2 days when I left. I didn't know what was wrong. But I'm better now. But just to know, health is wealth. So just to know that you're healthy or not. And it came back to me to spread this story because I heard another story from DJ Envy. Now, when it comes to kids, it's different. Now he got a daughter, his baby daughter. I think he said she was 4, something like that. She was real sick, and he took her to the doctor. He said they said she had the flu. You gotta just let it go through. Said him and his wife, they got home. They just didn't like how she looked. Took her to another doctor. Doctor said the same thing. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Then he said, he took her to emergency. I think he said he got like 3 people to say it was just the flu. They gotta let it run its course. So he said one day his wife was talking to her and she just was staring like blank, like wasn't responding, like, you know what I'm saying? So his wife kind of patted her face a little bit. No response, no nothing. So he said he immediately grabbed her, took her to emergency. Boom, like, what's going on? He said emergency told her she got a tumor on her brain. She need to have surgery. She need to do all this. So I'm calling in the best doctors. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm somewhere where I know people. I'm calling in the best doctors. best surgeons, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she got to have all this surgery. They like all this tumors, all this stuff on her brain. You know what I'm saying? He said when the doctor came in, he panicking. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife said they was there for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Going through this hospital shit for like a week. So he like when the doctor actually come in and shit, and the doctor like, so what did the people tell you? He like they said, you know what I'm saying? She got the flu. She gotta have surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like she got this shit on her brain, all this. He said the doctor laughing at him, and he said I'm getting frustrated as fuck because why the fuck is you laughing? And we talking about my baby. He said it was so bad. Her eyes had swollen up, her cheeks had swollen up. He had showed pictures of her red. She poofy as hell everywhere. Little baby. She got to just be, she just looked as swollen all in the face. So the doctor said, nah. He said, none of that. He said she don't need no brain. He said she do need surgery, but it's not brain surgery. It was like sinus surgery. She was just so clogged up that it wasn't flowing through the system. It was just like stuck. It was like backed up. So they had to do a surgery where they had to go in. It was no cut, no nothing. They just had to go in and pull the shit out manually. You know what I'm saying? But moral of the story was she was having a seizure when they was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? But the doctors was just saying it's the flu. And if they had to just went with what the doctor word was, you'd have just let your daughter have a seizure right here and you don't know what would have happened later. You know what I'm saying? It's a must that during these times specifically, but no time should we lack, but it's a must at these times specifically. The flu is a bug that's out here and it's seeking for anybody. We gotta pay attention to our kids, you know. Um, Sometimes a kid gonna tell you, "Hey, I'm good," or you know what I'm saying for this moment, and they go and you know what I'm saying. You patterns. You know what I'm saying. Pay attention. That's just it because you know, in that moment, it's a lot of people that probably wouldn't know what to do. Like, hey, I've been to 3 doctors, so I just gotta let her just go. If she ain't
Yeah.
saying nothing, she gonna be all right tomorrow. And
Yeah.
that little time overnight, that might
Mm-mm.
be, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Big ups to them. Shout out prayers going up to them, DJ
Yeah.
Envy and his
And
family and them.
absolutely. And keep you some hand sanitizer. When you around a whole lot of people, put your mask on. When me and my baby went to the museum for her birthday, we used our masks, we used our hand sanitizer because the flu is back, like you said, and it's a variant of the flu right now that's pretty bad.
Intense.
You know what I'm saying? And first of all, y'all already know who we under right now, so ain't no telling
Yeah.
what could come over
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and we don't know. They
Yeah.
so busy worried about
Yeah.
immigrants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ebola
Yeah.
might come over
Yeah.
here. Okay,
They so
so
busy
just
going and just taking other mother. You know what
wash
I'm
your
saying?
hands,
Yeah.
wear your mask, like my uncle Larry always used to say. You know
Hand
what I'm
sanitizer,
saying?
like you
Use your
said.
hand sanitizer. Wash your hands when you get near some soap and water.
Before you eat, before you put your hands in your face, make sure them kids is washing their hands all day, every day. Um,
Yeah, absolutely. So that's
yeah,
that.
keep my nieces and nephews good out here, okay? Okay, that's what y'all gotta
Mm-hmm.
do, man. Um,
Yes, yes, yes.
okay, and my last little internet mess, right? Before I move into a new little segue that we do. We bring up some questions for y'all. My last little internet mess though, last but very well not least, Blueface. Now we all know Blueface since he been out of jail. You know what I'm saying? He's just been on a tear of just doing some crazy,
I don't know
crazy,
why I like Blueface. It's sad.
crazy shit.
He's
Uh,
terrible. He's such a
a lot of
YN.
people like him because they feel like he's straightforward, whatever, right? But um, I don't really be in the reality TV world like this,
I don't either
like
at this
that.
point.
But
I
there are some
don't.
things that's just going
I
on
watch
with
YouTube.
Blueface that's just
That's my
crazy.
reality TV.
Um, so first and foremost, him and Stunner Girl. Blueface and Stunner Girl has a video out. Allegedly, they were high school sweethearts. Um, you hear him in the video asking her, "I must have put it down because she was cooking." And he said, "Did I put it down?" And she said, "Yeah." He said, "Was I the best you ever had?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "You want me to answer that?" And he was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Yeah." So they never specified what it was. Now, if you know Stunna Girl was married a couple years back. I believe she's divorced now. Um,
I don't
and
know nothing about her.
she's a rapper. So it's a
Was she a rapper? Oh, never mind.
yeah, she was a rapper before. So I feel like for him, he feels like not as moving towards where he wanted to go anyway, because he wanted who he talked to kind of be good in the studio, because that's what he do. They made a video immediately. They kissed in the video off top. Um,
Mm,
so him and Stunner Girl. Now she was on Baddies too or something like that too. So
that's the only thing I know her from.
right. So
I thought she started rapping after that, but I didn't know.
no, she was rapping. Yeah, she was rapping before. So because she was on there, she had like the #1 song of her city or something like that when she was on there, and that's what she was popping. She was talking crazy, like that was her. You know what I'm saying? Her breadwinner. But so now allegedly, I guess they supposed to be dating or whatever. Now Blueface does streaming now. So he has his baby mother over there, Jaden Alexis, and she has something to say about the cooking, as if to why was Stunner Girl cooking canned corn. Like, why you making them canned corn? So, she has shots fired saying that why he's doing this, why he's having a cooking contest with all these girls, because I cook the best, and he trying to basically find that again. And he sat next.
That's what Jaden Alexis said.
Yeah, he sat next to her while she said it. He didn't disagree. So Stunner Girl, you know what I'm saying? She came back with a video about why would I be in there shucking corn and the nigga don't got no fucking like utensils.
You do that, bitch.
She like right. She like the nigga don't got no utensils in there. She like I went in there and worked with what he had. She like he got a cabinet full of canned
Matter
goods.
of fact, you shuck it with your teeth and spit it out.
This what she told him. She like shit.
Chew it up for him.
Y'all the baby mamas. Y'all like be around the nigga. So why y'all ain't got the shit
Y'all
in there to
wanna do
have
all
so
that.
that shit can't
Since
happen.
that's what you want to do.
Right, like
Since that's what
so
you
she
do.
like bitch. That mean you
Where the shucker at,
she like
ho?
bitch. So that mean when you in there, you cooking canned food too, bitch. So how you about to tell me not to do this? I ain't cooking shit, baby.
I get the bag corn, okay? I get the bag corn that I steam in the microwave. Who eats canned corn? I just get the frozen in the bag, duh.
He just been on a wild one lately. He been on his stream, and I know he been saying shit for content, but to get his stream popping because DDG bought him his whole setup. He said he wasn't even gonna stream. DDG bought it for him, and he was like, he had a nigga come over there and hook it up. So he was like, I gotta just do it now.
He's annoying in there,
and I know he said to Jaden Alexis, he said, I got something to tell you. She said, what? He said, I'm gay.
Who said that? Blueface?
Blueface said that on stream. And then he started laughing. But then, and I'm like, man, listen, some shit be underlying content. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you is underlining some shit that could possibly be motherfucking true. And I feel like this is your way of trying to see what the reaction of people gonna be to decide if you about to really try to come out right now or not, especially with this streaming shit and you trying to use that as another source of income. Blueface had a restaurant, something I never even knew about. Blueface had a restaurant.
I didn't either until LA Try Guy went there.
The other dude.
Oh, okay.
That's a must try for me.
Will not name.
Never get no boost over here. That's definitely a on the list thing for here. So definitely stay tuned for that, man. You guys, it's a seafood restaurant to be exact. Blueface has a seafood restaurant.
Shout out.
So
yeah. And it was open while he was locked up.
Absolutely. So that's a must try. That's on the list of multiple channels. Every channel.
It's time for me to get some more char-grilled oysters.
Yeah, I just seen somebody that went to that same spot that we went to, and they said you gotta love it because they the only ones that put crab or seafood or
Which one? The one we was on the roof, or the one where we
no
was?
one with the line outside the door.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Acme.
Acme,
I
Acme,
had a nice little
Acme,
buzz. I almost
Acme,
forgot about being in that line, but
Acme,
I got it on
Acme,
tape.
Acme,
I seen the
Acme,
tape.
Acme.
Y'all gotta go
I
check out
seen
that
the tape.
video.
Absolutely.
Y'all gotta go check out
Acme.
that video on Jen
Yeah,
Chamberlain
you that's a
TV.
must check out. That's a must check out. I'm trying to tell you it's worth it. I'm trying to tell you it's worth it.
Okay, so that's really all I had to talk about. I think we's going into the questions.
I don't think I got as many this week as I had last
That's
week.
cool. That's better for me. I don't have to edit as much.
Oh yeah, I mean, don't do me. You know what I'm
I'm not.
saying? Don't do me. Don't do
I'm
me.
not. I'm just saying. I'm not doing. You know me. I'm the one who talk the most. Shit. I'm just saying.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, okay. All right. So, so y'all know we get it. We know our little segue where we got a couple questions. What you need to know is if you answer the question, your answer, you know, you have the option to get your answer read out loud on the following episode.
Period.
If you got something that you want to say anonymously, a situation that you want us to propose and ask a question on a situation, but you don't want to give out your name. You want to say, hey, I got this situation going on, and I want to know what y'all think and what the people think.
Period.
Drop it in the inbox and let
Period.
it be known that you want to be anonymous. We'll do that for you. You got any questions that you just want to ask as yourself? That's fine as well. We'll do that for you as well. You know, we just
Period.
gonna go into a segue where we gonna get a little personal. We gonna get to learn each other. You know me, I know you. You, my auntie son, or my cousin daughter. Okay, we family. That's what you gotta know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so one thing we're gonna do is get comfortable, and we gonna make sure that everybody is all right. Get that shit off your chest. Don't let nobody tell you that. What they tell you? What you want me to do? I got the dog in the basement. I let the dog loose on him. What you want me to do? I'll do anything you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get them motherfuckers though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we family.
What?
That's what I was saying. We family. All right. So, first question, because I'm trying to finish this last one that I got. All right. I got this one right here. I got this one for my toxic people. Now, this one is for my people that's toxic. So
We do not condone toxicity, but
right,
we know
right.
some.
I just know that there's people out here like that. There's situations I may have been through, one or two. You know what I'm saying? So I just know. So okay. And I want to put this in both, and I want to put this in a scenario for anybody can answer, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say you in a relationship, right? The person you in a relationship with, they did some bullshit to you. No, you got a family member that's in a relationship, and they told you the person that they was with did some bullshit to them. But this your baby, this like your first cousin. It's like, man, hell no, where they at? But I'm with you. You like, cause I'm about to go get my get back. You like, I'm with you, shit. You know what I'm saying? So make a common scenario. Okay, let's say you outside. Y'all outside the person's house. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no car.
This you and your like favorite cousin.
This you and like your first cousin, favorite cousin. Y'all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Somebody did them wrong, male or female. Mm-hmm. Y'all outside they motherfucking house. They ain't coming out. Your cousin start throwing bricks in the motherfucking window. Boom, boom. You like shit. All right, fuck it. I came too. You throw some bricks in the window. No bodily harm that you like. You know what I'm saying? All right, we gonna do that and we gonna scurve off. Motherfucker run out. Your cousin, male or female, you don't even know nothing about this. Up hammer, smack, smack, and tell you, come on, hop in the car, bell off. Y'all scotch free, cause in this moment, if anybody seeing y'all, ain't nobody saying shit, ain't nobody telling. You nervous. you don't know how shit gonna go if you let this shit keep going along like you don't know what happened. So you nervous. You feel like if you tell
Who you telling? The
police,
cops? Cause you shot at a car?
no, cause you cause he was somebody got done in there. He came out the house. The person came out, whether it's he or she. Your cousin got mad, up the slammer,
Oh, shot at the person.
not shot at, ping pinked him, got him out of
Pew
there.
pew.
Y'all hop in the whip, pull off. Nobody, y'all masked up. Nobody happened to see y'all. Nobody happened to know exactly what happened. Is you know what I'm saying? You feeling some type of way, knowing that if you don't say shit, you could possibly get this whole rundown too, because it's like you had something to do with it. But if you say something,
I'm telling my lawyer. I'm getting a lawyer. I'm talking to a lawyer. I'm not telling the police. I'm telling my lawyer. And if it come out, we already got a strategy and a plan. Cause if my lawyer advised me to turn myself in, then I'm not.
So if your lawyer advised you to tell the story of what happened, you didn't do it. Tell them.
I plead the fifth. I don't give a fuck. That's a right that I got. I plead the fifth. I gotta do my time for what I did. I'm gonna have to do time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why
I'm not just about to just randomly snitch because I'm a bitch.
Me personally, I feel like this is probably the dumbest decision, but I'm just gonna ride it out. I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. I don't know shit.
Getting a lawyer. I'm definitely getting a lawyer.
I ain't see shit. You ain't see shit.
You better go tell a lawyer so y'all can start a strategy, because if you gonna get caught, you gonna need a lawyer. So if it's gonna come out one way or another, you need it, because a lawyer can't say shit. Once you pay them, they on retainer.
Right.
They gonna start working on your defense.
Right. Bingo. They ain't got no other choice. Because they gotta hold your information confidential. Anything.
Don't just go and go be anxious and be scared and run and hide and shit.
That's all first.
Go talk to a lawyer, because
that's not the plan. That's just all first.
Tell them the truth. That this what happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had shit to do with it, but you know what I'm saying?
What would
I was there. You know what I'm saying? Because off instinct, you gonna jump in the ride. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna hop back in because you like shit. You don't even know. You don't even know if it happened or not. You don't know if they about to get up. You don't know if they made it.
And you don't know if that nigga might up mag on you now.
Yeah, you don't know what's about. You don't know if anybody about to be looking, recording.
That wasn't
you trying to shoot, right? You trying to get out of here. Let's go.
And he trying to get out of here too. So of course you gonna jump in the whip with him and get the phone.
Let's go.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, like that's like juice. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't what we was supposed to be doing.
Right.
And now I'm thinking about my own defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go get a lawyer.
Yeah,
that's
I just feel like me logically, even thinking about my own defense, like I'm trying my hardest not to bring no attention to me.
Excuse me.
Let alone even the situation, right? Because I feel like in my mind, I want it to be, if ain't nobody said nothing, ain't nobody seen nothing for real. Do your job. No, you know what I'm saying? Do your job. Listen, as the police officers, do your job. Find them up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, listen. And then when some shit beating all down, when some shit coming to, they finding the motherfucker.
I come from the generation that somebody always see, somebody always watch it, and that's even before these phones.
They say that.
That's even true. Before everything was CCTV. Everybody had a cell phone. Everybody had a Ring camera. So I'm gonna assume somebody seen it, and I'm gonna go get a lawyer.
Listen, they say that
because now I got to prove that I wasn't premeditated in it. Because now all I can do is try to reduce my time if it come out that it was me. So I'm going to go get a lawyer so he can have my defense already ready just in case they come looking for me. I'm not going to say shit to the police like you say to call no attention to myself.
No. Listen, I think that's smart. That's why I said I would have just rationally thinking. I know because I wouldn't have had no time to really... You just put me in a situation, not just seeing this with my own eyes. I ain't got no time to think for real. Rationally thinking,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you,
Once I
rationally
get
thinking.
away and I start to, like you say, rationally think, first thing I'm doing is calling the lawyer, the
I
best
wouldn't have.
defense attorney I
I'd
can
have been
afford.
so under panic. I'd have thought everybody was against me. You'd have seen me outside. I'd have been looking funny. Like, why you acting like that, man? What, man?
You
What?
calling
What?
attention to yourself.
I look like that.
Yeah.
I'm all. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know me. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like for me, if that I just gotta ride it out. I'm tucked in the house, man. Why that nigga don't come outside? I'm tucked in the house,
Oh
bro.
my
I'm tucked in the
God.
house.
You just finna tell on yourself. No.
On accident.
I'm going to
On
work.
accident. From panicking all type. On accident.
The only thing I might do different is fuck around and finally get a therapist.
Nigga,
Cause
man,
I need one now.
Don't say certain names around me. Don't say
You
certain.
triggered.
Don't say certain shit around me. The shit that was said around me
At
during
that
that
time, you
moment.
triggered.
Don't say that shit around me, cause now I'm looking around like shit. What? That's
It's like
like
Smokey
that's
and
like
the
the nigga who
Picnic
threw
Crew.
the hat up. Listen, if you see a nigga throw his hat up, you better look the fuck around, cause it's going the fuck down. You hear me? Some nigga about to start swimming to your ass. That's what the fuck you better know. You understand? But nah.
Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't. Yeah, I just know me, right? I wouldn't be thinking clear. I wouldn't be thinking clear. All right, okay, I got another one for y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen, leave all the comments. You can leave them. You ain't even got to say which questions to. We gonna automatically know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now, I tried to put this in a way that's relatable, so we all understand it, right? You got a close family member that's probably not as closest to all the rest of the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like how I grew up. Everybody probably just left this
You
family
got
member
that.
alone because
Okay.
they start to need more care. People start to fade now. Now they need more stuff for them. You stuck around, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start helping this person. And their time came. They passed away, and you clean out their house. You find $1 million hidden cash. Do you tell the rest of the family like, yo, Uncle Joe had this money put up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, we can do, or do you
Nope.
keep that and you know what I'm saying, and
I
put
do
it back
with it what I
towards
want.
what you want with
I
Uncle
do with it what
Joe?
I want. Now I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna share it, but I'm not gonna say where I got it from or that. Like, no. You wanna know what I'm gonna do? Go get a lawyer.
I feel like why? What you need a lawyer for? Because if you found it, it don't belong to nobody.
Because motherfuckers will come out the woodwork and try to claim it, try to probate court is a mug. So I will get a lawyer. As soon as I find it, I'm getting a lawyer. And God forbid it wasn't already no will. I'm looking for a will. Because with that $1 million, it should be a will somewhere. And if it wasn't, Lord forgive me, I'm probably going to draft one up.
I'm gonna just take it. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna.
I'm definitely gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm
definitely gonna take it, and I'm gonna start spending it. But the first thing I'm gonna spend it on is a lawyer.
I ain't even. This what I thought. First thing I'm gonna do. I found that if Uncle Joe ain't had a funeral yet, I'm taking out that money. Uncle Joe going away good. First off top. Not saying I'm about to just go crazy and spend half of it on there. No. I'm gonna put a nice little amount. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you some people, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put a nice little amount, and I'm gonna feel like, you know what? In my way, I'm gonna feel like, you know what? This was supposed to be for generational wealth. I'm gonna take it and try to make sure that it goes with just what me and Uncle Joe had. I may have been telling Uncle Joe, man, my dream is, man, I want to one day own some shit like this, that I could pass down. I found this. Shit, Uncle Joe, you going away good. And I feel like I know you will be smiling at me if I did everything I could to every day I talked to you about this shit right here that I wanted to do, and I took this right here that I found from you and I used it to make my dream a reality. I feel like you wouldn't even be mad at me.
Whatever the business is, it'll be Uncle Joe's such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? And I would definitely share with the family, but I would divvy it up. Especially if I'm the one who's been there.
I feel like motherfuckers gonna be too nosy.
I don't care. But that's why I said I'm gonna get a lawyer. That's why I said be nosy all you want.
See, you do shit the right way.
Be nosy all you want. I'm getting a lawyer.
You do shit the right way.
Because I used to want to be a lawyer. My cousin is a Juris Doctorate. Shout out to my cousin Sherrod. But I would get a lawyer. It's the first thing I'm doing, and I'm going to do my best, like you said, to keep control of it, because I feel like if I'm the one who's been there taking control of the house, I've been spending my time. Time is money.
He was probably gonna leave it to me anyway.
Whether he did or not, he did.
Right.
Whether he was going to or not, he did, because I'm the one who's here.
Well, nobody
cleaning
else
up the shit, cleaning up the house. I don't care if it was $1 million pennies or $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm cleaning up the shit, doing the estate sale, doing all of the
shopping,
things,
cooking, cleaning.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, that's a job. That is a
absolutely.
Job.
You know what I'm saying? So like. But I'm not going to just be stingy and not share. You know what I'm saying? I would start a business, like you say, generational wealth. Start a couple of businesses in the family name that the family could always come to, work at, invest in, be a part of. You know what I'm saying? I would invest in the family, but I would be in control of the money, and it would be my money.
Nah. That's the one. I wouldn't just give money away to everybody now, because I got a real big family. Now I'll go and pay my mama a visit. Let me drop some money off on you real quick.
And then once you give your mama a nice amount of money, then it's up to her to distribute it the way she wants her share. And then you got your amount you're gonna give your siblings. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure in your mind.
Generational wealth type of
everybody got
kids. Everybody
start a business that they could all come work at. Buy a big old house for your mama that they could always come to. Grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But you can't help everybody. $1 million really ain't a lot of money.
It's not.
But I mean, if it's tax-free cash in the wall, you know what I'm saying?
Just spending.
But don't let the government find out you got it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not if you're just spending. It's a lot if you're investing.
But what
if you're investing in the right shit. But if you're just straight spending, no, that shit gone.
But what I'm saying is this. Yeah, exactly. And once you get $1 million, if you doing it right, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got $1 million. You don't have $1 million.
Yeah, you don't. You
got like
you broke
$475,000.
Yeah, you ain't broke. You ain't broke, but you ain't got $1 million if you're doing it right.
Yeah, you got about $475,000 because you're gonna have to pay $625 in taxes. Now, if you do it right. Now, if you hide the money, or you know what I'm saying, invest it. If you don't let because if it's in the wall, it's cash. It's street money. If you don't tell the government about it, then you could get away with keeping the whole $1 million, but you're gonna have to spend that shit real slow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be very careful.
Yeah, they on your ass.
And I'm glad you spoke about that, because that brings me to something.
Okay.
We spoke about this, I believe, in a couple of episodes back, that they stopped taking or making or recognizing the penny.
Absolutely. Right? The penny is gone.
Now, I don't want to get too deep in this episode, because you know how I get. If you know me, you know I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but I believe that a lot of that junk be not junk. It be for real. So, ever since late Bush, early Obama, the dollar has been going down in value, right? And around that time, I believe, is when cryptocurrency came to fruition. Came out. So the dollar goes down, cryptocurrency goes up. It's unregulated right now, right? Then they took the penny out of circulation. That is just a way to test the waters. Pretty soon, mark our words right here, the dollar gonna be out of fruition. Not fruition, but rotation. They're gonna stop making the dollar. They're gonna stop making paper money, period. It's gonna be all digital. You're not gonna be able to give your kid $1 without the government knowing about it. And you know, it's gonna be hard for people who got $1 million in the wall and stuff like that. You ain't gonna be able to do that. Like, how you can now. How them dope dealers was having millions of dollars had in the wall. You're not gonna be able to do that because all of the money is going to be digital. And I'm gonna go even further. They really want it to be a global currency. They want everybody money to be digital and everybody to basically have the same money. They really want everybody to have the same leader. They want it to be a new world order with one leader, but that's a whole nother story too. So be on the lookout for that. The penny is out now. This what 2026. I wouldn't be surprised if the dollar next. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it's gonna be all digital. So, like he said, if you got a lump sum of money somewhere, stashed somewhere, I advise you to invest it. I advise you to invest it and get up to date with the knowledge of the change in the times, man. It's a new internet on the way. Understand that. If you been around as long as I have, you remember before you could do this on the internet. You remember when all you could do was go on the internet and read. That was it. You can go on the internet and read, literally. You could print out what was posted on there, but you could not add anything to the internet unless you owned the website. It was a read only. This right here, internet came about around 2003, 2004. This internet that you on right now, and it has evolved since then, but it's about to change for a third time. Web 3.0 is on the way, so be on the lookout and understand that that's just another way that they about to change the whole way that we do things. So don't be left behind. First and foremost, stay connected to Holy Spirit because He gonna let you know. He gonna put you in the right places. He gonna put the right information in front of you. So make sure you stay prayed up and stay connected to Holy Spirit.
All the time.
Next subject.
All right, I got this last one for y'all. I really, I don't cheat these questions. I try to think about, I ain't gonna say that's cheating anyway. I take I kind of just, it take me a long time to think about these questions because I be trying to put it in real life situations is what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? So I try to put them in situations that somebody been through that I know, or some may have been something that I heard of, or so. So we would greatly appreciate answers on these questions. Is what I'm trying to say.
If y'all got some questions, leave them in the comments.
These are not just questions that you know what I'm saying. That's just like, hey yo, we just like easy get. These are ones that are very well thought about. All right, so this is my last one, final, and I feel like this is a this is kind of a hard one too. Okay, all right. Let's say you on a trip with your peoples. You know what I'm saying? This goes, and I try to make all questions relative to anybody. You're on a trip with your peoples, so it don't necessarily have to be family. It can be like you know what I'm saying, your piece, or it could be family. Trip is all good, as all planned out. You go there, everybody just got to get their ticket there and back, right? Boom, everything there is paid for when they get there. Boom, okay. So now you get there, everything goes good. It's a group of your peoples. Everybody here, people, somebody you know what I'm saying? It's invites only type deal. On the way back, one person said, "Damn, I didn't get my ticket to go back," but you thinking everybody got their ticket. You spent all the money that you came out here with, all your money, your spending money. You come out here with. You ain't got $1 to get this person for at least 3 days, right? That will make you have to rebuy your whole ticket, all that, as a group, collectively. You leaving or you staying back and you figuring out what you got to do. Because your room is up. You ain't got no money to get no room. You don't get no money for another 72 hours. But if you leave, because your ticket paid for, you took care of your responsibilities. If you leave right now, you leave back somebody that you came in with, your peoples. Because they fucked up. They made a wrong decision. Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up priorities. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't line shit up right. You leaving or you staying? This your peoples. Like I said, ain't gotta be necessarily family, but it's your peoples. It's either family or somebody you fucking with.
So,
and it ain't necessarily gotta be having sex, but okay, go ahead.
So me, because of my situation, as far as like with my mom and my babysitter situation, and I know I'm getting some money in 72 hours.
Guaranteed.
I'm not gonna leave them. I'm not gonna leave them. We come together, we leave together. Now, if I didn't have somebody to take care of my daughter, then the answer would be different. If I had to get back to her and I didn't have no, you know what I'm saying? It was like, because everybody don't have the type of situation that I got with my mom and my baby. If they had somebody that was like, okay, now this is it, I gotta go, I can't watch your daughter no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Be here by themselves.
Some type of shit like that. I'm gotta pick my daughter over you. You know what I'm saying? Duh. I mean, I'm gonna keep in touch with you. Before I leave, I'm gonna do my best to try to get somebody to send me the money for your ticket. Cussing you out the whole time. Trust and believe. When I stay with you, cussing you out the whole time, we might not even be talking. I might not even be speaking to your ass, but I'm not gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? And when I get paid in 72 hours, I'm gonna buy your ticket. I'm gonna buy both our ticket home. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm talking to you or not. You know what I'm saying? I email you the itinerary. Here go your plane ticket. Bitch, I picked you a seat all the way in the back. I picked myself first class because I'm mad as fuck and I deserve it. I get the money back. Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna just leave that person. That's just me.
So me personally,
I'd be mad as fuck though.
And yeah, I tried to make it as broad as possible with not too many options.
I wouldn't care who it was. If it was a girl's trip, a family member, a dude that I was dating, I'm not gonna leave nobody I came with.
Not that the person, but no, what I was trying to say is I was trying to make it broad where it's not too many options, right? To be like, well, but everything is gonna have something to say. Well, if this way, it's that way, right? But no, right? I feel like that's a great answer, what you gave, and I feel like for me, right? It would have to be something altering my living situation for me to have to leave. And I feel like, we on the same type of tip, right? But what I means is because what we
go to work.
We probably stand, we probably stand on different shit, right? We probably stand on different.
But I got a different kind of job.
But no. And that's what happens, right?
I can say, listen, my shit got delayed. You work for a corporation and you work for a person. You could go talk to the head honcho and talk to them heart to heart, and where they'll possibly understand more so than a corporate person that don't give a fuck. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So I got it a little better in that aspect. And I work for a woman, a guy, where I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want me to leave nobody by herself. Now, if it was just like a grown ass man that she probably would be like, you ain't supposed to be there with that nigga. She'd probably be like, bring your ass home. But if it's like my friend or my family member, you know what I'm saying, she'll probably send me the money for our tickets home.
Absolutely.
That'd be the person who I would ask for the money.
I don't work for good people like that. Like I told you, I work for a lady before my
That's
car
the
was in the
person.
impound
Yep,
and gave me
yep. That's the
$1,400 to
person
get
who
it
I
out.
would
You know what I'm saying?
ask
So,
for the money to get home, even if I be like, you just take it out of my check. You know what I'm saying?
you
My
know,
next
yeah,
check,
yeah, yeah.
or my check that I'm getting in 72 hours.
Right, right,
You know what
right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right, right, right. So, for me, like, and I'm the same, and then that's what I feel like. It's just, it will have to alter something in me. It will have to alter my living situation. Like my kids about to be left by themselves. I'm not about to have no job no more. Um,
Hmm.
Basically, if I get back home and it's just different for me,
In a negative
if I
way.
had,
Yeah.
yeah, and if
Yeah.
I had to stay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to leave, and it's not, and I'm cussing. I'm mad at myself. You, I'm double mad at. Like, you are the person, because now you on my phone. I gotta have you on my phone as much as I can.
And that's why it's
I'm so mad at you because it's like now I gotta leave you, so I can't not talk to you.
and that right. Exactly.
I
And
gotta
that's
talk to you.
why it's hard to do group trips. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's why I'm glad that I am a travel professional. You know what I'm saying? To
Hmm.
where if I'm going on a group trip, I'm facilitating that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Listen,
I'm if
yeah.
you don't have you got to this date to get your money in or to show me your itinerary, you done bought your we going there and you returning back, or you can't be in our group. You can't go with us. You can't sit with us. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, and you period.
That's how I got.
And when it comes to excursions and activities and stuff like that, you can't allow no one person to influence your trip. If they don't want to do what you want to do, let them stay back at the
Yeah,
hotel.
yeah,
Don't or
yeah,
let them go
yeah,
do something else.
yeah,
Don't look at them
yeah,
like, oh come on,
yeah, yeah.
man, we're all supposed to do this as a group.
Now
Da-da-da-da.
since you don't want to go, I'm
Let
not
people
going. Yeah,
have
yeah,
right.
yeah. No,
No,
don't do that.
let people have their time. It's their trip. They pay their money just like you did. People like to be you know what I'm saying, too overbearing. And apparently I got a little bit of that, but it's certain things where I just be like, you gotta let people do them or nobody's gonna be comfortable. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want you here if you don't want to be here in the whole time. And I don't know if that's from being a parent of a teenager or what. But it's like, I don't want you here if you don't want to be here. And the whole time you finna be here frowned up, ready to go, rushing me,
Mm-hmm.
and just now your attitude and your energy is rubbing off on me,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now I'm not enjoying
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
So no,
You
stay back at the
know,
hotel, relax.
that's
That's why it's a
definitely
vacation.
that's definitely how these teenagers are now.
What?
They don't let up on you. They don't really
Listen.
play.
Mm,
Yeah, they don't really play. When they
no.
start getting to them teen ages, man, they start just getting
It's the hormones
real
though.
bougie. My daughter told me she don't eat top ramen. Baby, top ramen is matcha ramen. It's all the
It's all the
ramens.
same, but
It's all the ramens, baby.
kids listen, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Brands. Okay, like you say, the brand.
They
She
crazy,
want
man.
that other can with the oil pack and the
Yeah,
shit from
yeah.
pop K-pop.
Yeah, that bulldog, or I forget what it's
Yeah.
called, bulldog, or listen,
That's what they
man,
want.
yeah, man, listen, it's all the
They
time.
don't even understand that original boy. I wish they had that real original boy. They used to have like the picnic table type of it was damn near like the design off a picnic table used to be on this packaging. And I don't know, it must have been around like 2000 because they still had it when my grandma stayed in the apartments on Nottingham. So on Whittier. So that must have been maybe like oh 03, oh 02, oh 03 when I was still in high school. Like, but
I
by I think
don't
maybe like
remember.
oh 05, oh 06.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
Not.
Listen, let me ask you this. I'm gonna tell you how I know. The blue pack was the chicken, and the purple pack was the spicy. I will never forget this because my grandma ate these bitches every day, and she used to eat the spicy pack, and the spicy pack was purple, and that's like my favorite color, and blue was my favorite color too, and I think shrimp was pink, just how it's pink on these ones. I don't know the name of it though. I never paid attention to I was a kid. I never paid attention to the name of the brand. But I noticed when it changed it might have been the same name of the brand, but I noticed when the packaging changed. When I was a kid, when my grandma stayed on Nottingham, the packaging of the noodles, the ones that was always in the store, the chicken was blue and the spicy was purple.
I don't remember.
It wasn't no spicy picante. It just was spicy and it was purple. And like I say, the packaging puts you in the mind of like a picnic.
I don't. I just do not. Maybe so. Listen, maybe I gotta see it because the thing is,
I ain't gonna say I've been, but I've tried to find the old one like on Google before. I guess I just don't know what to ask for.
Maybe it's one of those things that never happened. Like, what's the movie that you said that never happened that I know that I seen with Sinbad in it? You said it never happened.
It was too much of my life.
That's what I said about that. That's what I said. I said the same thing. Maybe that's how I felt.
Man.
That's exactly how I felt.
If y'all remember this, please, man.
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt about the Sinbad.
But other people on the internet said that too because it was a commercial that had people thinking that though.
That had nothing to do with no commercial. I know the movie I seen. My grandma had the thing, the cover that the videotape slide out of and in of. I know. Listen, that wasn't no commercial. Well, that commercial ain't got nothing to do with this. That they talking about. They just trying to bring up something. Listen, that commercial ain't got nothing to do with that. They don't got nothing to do with that. So basically, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a thing that you feel like you saw, and people are like, "I never saw that," and you're like, "I saw it," and so it's like one of those things.
I'm so mad.
I think that's what it's like because I think that's what it's like. It's one of those. We just gonna call it that. We gonna call it the Shazam. We gonna call it the Shazam noodles. The Shazam noodles. I ain't gonna lie. Then the Shazam joint.
I'm so
why
mad
we gonna call her Shazam? Is because it's something that she thought she said.
It's crazy because it's showing this other pack that I forgot about. Remember this one?
Campbell's. I never knew Campbell's had one. Nope.
I remember these. See what I'm saying? It was another one. Oh my god.
That's what I said. Shaq made one, and then Sinbad made one. And I was like, it was another one. Yeah, the Shaq one. That's the one. You know what I'm saying? I know that. That's the Campbell's one. Okay, that's the one I have forgot about. Yeah, Shaq made one. Kazam. And then Sinbad made one too. Shazam. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell you. It's just like that. That's what I was saying. But
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna put it in the I'm gonna put it in the comments. Oh gosh, now it's gonna start showing me this bull crap. Ugh, I'm so mad, y'all.
Look at me.
And I'm really mad because the fact that I can't find it is making it seem like I really imagined this and I did not.
It's just like like she tried to tell me on the movie that I didn't see. Trying to tell me I didn't see that. Like I imagined that. I seen that. But I guess we're gonna call these the Shazam noodles. It's the same. That's what we calling it. We calling that the Shazam noodles. If you seen noodles that was in a checker pack, like a checkerboard, like what she talking about, if you seen those, if you know drop a comment down. If you better yet, if you can find a picture of them. Put that in the
Oh
comments,
my
man. Man,
gosh,
listen, man.
man. I'm
Because at
so
this point, it's a Shazam moment.
mad. I c-
Shazam. If you know, you know.
I cannot believe this, yo.
It's a Shazam moment,
It's
and
not nowhere.
it's
Like
something
it's
that
not
she thought
showing
she seen
up.
when she tried to tell me. Like she told me, I thought I seen
Mm.
Shazam, and I know what I seen. With Sinbad, yeah, she thought she seen checkerboard noodles, and that was her really playing checkers while she was eating noodles. It was just two different things, but she tried to infuse them together. So that's what it was.
All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm offended. May the Lord watch. Oh, God is so fuck. Oh, God is so good, y'all. I'm about to cry. I really want to cry. Because this is the one I really wanted to find. Oh, this is so good. This is it. And this just sent something down. Because it's making me think about my grandma apartment. And like that time when my mama, when I stayed with my grandma for 2 weeks because you was away, if you know what I mean. After the cops ran down on us on Woodward, my mama was just a bit of a thug.
I was hustling for their slang and drugs.
Woo! And it's both of them right there. Bam, bam. Stop playing with me. I didn't make this up. The purple pack was the spicy, and the blue pack was the chicken. These was the ones my grandma ate every day, and that's the picnic table on the top. I knew I wasn't making this up.
Man, what man?
It's the picnic table pattern, like the picnic tablecloth. Is that not what that puts you in the man of?
Okay, all right.
It's not.
Yeah, you know you got it.
I'm saying it's not. I'm tripping.
No, you got it.
Oh, that's what it made me think about when I was a kid. 90s ramen, TikTok. This is it. This is it. The blue one is the chicken, and it's the spicy, right? Spicy. Stop playing with me. My grandma ate this every day. The chicken. Stop playing with me. I didn't make this up. I did not make this up. And I couldn't think of the name of it. That was right there. Sam Yang. I couldn't think of that.
Yeah, that's weird.
You don't remember that?
No.
That was when you was a kid too.
No, I ate
These was at the same grocery stores.
The noodles that I ate was in a regular packs.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, they was.
I bet you if you listen, send this to your grandma. And I bet you, or your mama.
If I sent that to my grandma, she wouldn't even know how to open it in a text message. She wouldn't even know. Baby just work cell phone. She leave her cell phone off until it's time to use it. She turn it on to make a call and then turn it back off when she done.
Okay. I believe.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I ended up seeing this. Stop playing with me, Smokey.
Yeah, okay. I didn't.
I know, but I'm so glad I found, because I've been looking for this for the longest. And it's TikTok though. TikTok then brought this back out because this was like before. The last time I looked for it, honestly, was like before pandemic. And I couldn't find it. I just was like, I'm leaving it alone. But I know I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is it.
Yeah, never.
That's what's up. I'm so glad I found this, man. So what is it, a video? What they saying about it?
Sure, there's plenty of them. But Sam.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what they're saying. Ramen noodles we ate in the 90s. Thank you. Yes. OMG. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't need that.
You did. You just don't remember, babe.
Not with that picnic thing or whatever. What you call it? Not with that. I ate regular ones. Which is okay, you know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
That's fine.
I thought you did, but because I thought everybody did, because that's what was out.
I mean, I hadn't. No,
that's what was out at the grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? So
I've never seen those. That's my today's years old.
That's your story, and you sticking to it.
Yeah, I was today's.
The best ramen noodles of all time. Telling you, stop playing with it. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm done. I'm finna get y'all guys to stop playing with me though, for real. Did this person
All time, Craig. These bitches right here.
Okay, all right. Next.
Not too spicy.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
We love
To another
y'all.
one, man. Y'all
I
the
love
best,
y'all. I'm
man.
sorry, I
The
drug
best
this off for
anybody
so long.
can ever have.
Yeah.
Y'all the best fans ever.
May Lord watch
the
for
best
me, Indy.
family, the best ever, the best. You're just the best. Remember that if ain't nobody
The
told
bees
you
knees.
that you was the best, remembering that you are the best.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And we love you, and we'll see you guys on episode 51. Okay? May the Lord watch for me and thee while we also one from another. Peace.
Peace.